What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table, Rob and Melanie are going to be playing Aeon's End, second edition, is what it says on the box. The prettier version. This is a game published in 2016, 2017, I believe, that flew under my radar. It's a deck builder. It's like kind of standardish deck builder with some twists, some unique twists to it, which are really neat. I like a lot. We opened it yesterday. I got it over the holidays. Cracked it open yesterday, read the rules. We played a couple practice-y games. And we're going to play it here for you guys and try to figure it out. We're going to try a couple of the Nemesi that are in the box. And Shannon's here. Clyde's here. So yeah, we should be streaming for the next couple hours at least. I'm assuming 3-ish hours. Playing through a couple playthroughs of this, maybe 3. There are 4 Nemesis in the box. We'll see how far we can get. We'll do some random setup and stuff. It's basically the teardown and the setup is what I'm unsure. I have other deck builders. That is usually sometimes that can take longer. Adding up the setup and the teardown takes longer sometimes than to play some of these deck builders. So we'll see how it goes. But for those curious, our experience with deck builders, when we first got into gaming 7, 8, 9 years ago, Lord of the Rings deck building game. We got all 3 of those, played through them. I love those games. They're very simple, very basic. It's like same engine as a DC deck building game. We have Marvel Legendary, Thunderstone Advance, Clank, Star Realms, Hero Realms. So like we have some experience with deck builders. So we're gonna give you our take and our spin on this. Queso's here. What do you think about Tapestry? I haven't touched it. I have no interest in it really, to be honest with you. Yeah, I want Wingspan if I can find it in stock at any stores around me. That's what I want to get. I want to play Wingspan for the engine building, but I have no care for Tapestry. If I were to get like a Civilization game, there's others that I would be more interested in, I think. That just doesn't seem like a game that I'm really interested in. But it looks nice. It's a Stonemaier game, of course, but just not something I care about. The hype was overhyped for that game, I think. It wasn't the game I'm looking for.
Yep.
So Clyde's here. How's it going, Shannon? Queso. Started Clank Legacy last night. It's brilliant. I hear the Legacy. I'm a sucker for Legacy games, and I love Clank. So I haven't even played Clank in space, but we have Clank, the base game of Clank. Love that game. Played it a bunch of times. But when I saw they did a Legacy, yeah, I want that. But we'll get that eventually on the channel.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll get there. Such a backlog here. We got tons of games to play. Clyde saying Wingspan is great. I just got the expansion. It's fantastic. Hope you find a copy. Yeah, we'll get it on the channel. Over the holidays, I had like notifications set up on tons of different websites trying to notify me when it went in stock. And there'd be like, I would get the email that says it's in stock, and within 20 minutes, like, you know, I'm at a computer. Like, I'd get the email, like, you know, I wake up and I'm like, oh, I got it. The email came like 10 minutes ago. I'd run downstairs, boot up the computer, go on the website, try to buy it. It's like already sold out. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, I'll get a hold of that eventually and get it on the channel. I had one in my hand at Gen Con of Wingspan, and there was like 5 copies left of the limited, whatever, 500 they had. But the price, US dollars, I'm from Canada. The exchange rate was very horrible. It was not the right price for me. It was like very expensive for what it was, in my opinion. So I just rather, I had a gaming budget at Gen Con, so I just focused those dollars elsewhere. But yeah, I figured I'd get Wingspan later when the hype would die down, but it's still, here I am like 6 months later after Gen Con, still can't find it. It's annoying. I gotta just like camp out back of one of the stores and wait for like trucks to pull up and just like jump the truck driver and let me look through the boxes. Is it on this shipment? But yeah, so anyways, we got some people here now showing up. Awesome. Like 20 of you here. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. It was a nice last weekend before Mel goes back to work. Sucker. Yeah, so we're going to try this out. Okay, so for those curious, all I have is Aeon's End. So it was recommended by some fans of the channel over the last like probably 2 months. Some people have brought it up in comments and messages and stuff, said they want to see Mel and I play Aeon's End. They think it's a game we would like, something they want to see on the channel. A couple people mentioned it. I don't remember who it was, because there's so many damn games you guys mentioned. But that one stuck out to me because I passed on Aeon's End when I first saw it, because when it first came out, it was a deck builder right on my radar. I saw it, the Kickstarter was delivering, and I heard about the game. People said look into it. And when I looked into it, it looked like trash. Like, the game looked fun, the mechanics, but the game itself looked like trash. And anybody who knows what first edition Aeon's End, I guess, looked like, yeah, if you go watch video playthroughs of that game, it is a rough looking game. It's like they just didn't use any of the Kickstarter money to hire a graphic designer. Not that I'm a graphic designer pro or anything. The game still looks okay. Like, it probably looked better than what I would make, but it just, compared to what was out at the time, it did not look great. And for me, table presence, especially running a YouTube channel, the game's got to pop. It's got to look good on the table, and there's no excuse these days to not have a decent, clean, fresher looking game. But Aeon's End did not look appealing to me, so I passed on it. And then I found out later they did a second edition and like just prettied up the game. But I think it's the same game, so that's what we got. We got second edition. I was told this is a good spot to start, so we grabbed the Aeon's End second edition. For those curious, it looks like this. So it's it has second edition under the title though. The box that I have, like right under the title in very small white font, it says second edition. I made sure of that when I ordered it, just to make sure that it was second edition for sure. And there's Legacy of Aeon's End that I know too.
Oh, no.
That I was asking online if I should start with this box, Legacy, War Eternal, I think is one you can start with, or the New Age. And New Age I was going to get at Gen Con, but I got there too late at that booth before it was sold out, so I didn't get that one to start in. But I heard that was a good way to start too. But somebody told me this. It was what was in stock around the holidays. All the other ones were basically sold out at the places we order from. So I grabbed this. And yeah, 76 overall on Board Game Geek, like of all games, like hundreds of thousands of games. Well, maybe not hundreds of thousands, but tons of games, thousands and thousands of games. It's number 76. Strategy, number 58. I like the strategy category. That's where I love going to look for games. And yeah, so Aeon's End Legacy, Shannon's mentioning in the chat. That is something I definitely want to try out. But this, I figure, was the lower barrier of entry version. Like, I don't know if cracking open a Legacy. And I know Legacy games are good for, like, trickling mechanics, too. Like, the first couple plays are pretty easy. And then they kind of throw expansion bits at you and kind of make the game more complex as it goes. So I would think that would be a good way to try it out. But I asked a couple people, and they both said no. They were like, go for just this, this second edition of Aeon's End, period. Just Aeon's End. Just start there, and then you can add expansions and get the other versions and mix and match and that stuff. So if we like it, if you guys view it a lot, you hit the like button. You know, you guys like watching this stuff, and you think this game's awesome, and we're having fun with it. Yeah, in the future we'll track down some other copies and beef the game up. But this is what it is. For those who are curious, this is the game. Like, this is why it was on my radar. I see this thing flying up on charts. It hits top lists. It's top solo game. Like, I'll be playing this solo myself on afternoon streams for sure coming up. But yes, it definitely co-op high up there, strategy high up there, overall rank. Like, this game, like, yeah, it looks amazing on paper here. But then when I went and watched videos and reviews of it, it was like the graphic design just threw me right off. And yeah, it's a little shallow, I know, judging a book by its cover, but obviously they changed it for reasons. Let's see what the chat's saying here. Deck building's my jam. Have you looked at Ascension? Ascension, I looked at it. It's more competitive, so not sure if it's relevant to your interest. I like playing Star Realms and Hero Realms competitive. Mm-hmm. That's a game I played a lot with. Like, I've taught 50, 60 players. I've taught how to play Hero Realms and Star Realms, if not more. I used to bring it to work, bring it to family functions. I used to hold Star Realms tournaments at my house.
That was so fun.
And have like 15 people over, and we play like a tournament all day where we're just like playing Star Realms over and over again. But yeah, I don't mind playing competitive at all. It's not a thing I'm shying away from. I love competitive card games. So, but Ascension just seemed like it just got crazy. Like, it has so many expansions. Again, it's like I look at that game and it's like, where do you start? But yeah, I just picked different deck builders at the time and just went with different stuff. But yeah, Thunderstone Quest, I think, is the reboot of Thunderstone. I looked at that, but I would love to get that one day. But I just kind of like, yeah, it just fell off my radar. But I have Thunderstone Advance, which I think is fun. But yeah, Ascension is something I want to look into. I know they have apps of it. I could try it digitally first. Let's see here. Between Sherlock Holmes and Tigris and Euphrates on the list. Oh, is that where it is? Wow. Yeah, we have Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective too. I got that used over the holidays from an awesome gentleman selling a bunch of good used games for a great price. So I grabbed that too. I hope we try that on the channel at some point.
I think you missed one above too.
Let's see. Oh, Buell's here. Hey, how's it going? I was watching your old playthroughs of Lord of the Rings and had to pop to watch the live playthrough. I'm very sorry to interrupt your viewing. I can cancel the stream. We can do it at a better time. Just let me know what works for you. Go
Lord
back.
Of the Rings, so good.
Yeah. I can't wait. I hope that expansion gets... They're announcing an expansion for Lord of the Rings series of Middle-earth on January 28th on FFG Live on Twitch.
Can't wait.
In their YouTube channel. So I'm excited for that. You know where I'll be at that time. I'll be in the chat, probably the YouTube chat of that stream. Just like trying to get as many answers as I can. And get me a copy.
So good.
Send me something early. But yeah. And Too Many Bones got to 72.
Oh,
Wow.
no way.
Yeah, when we got Too Many Bones, it was not in the top 100.
No.
Like I was there when they were like trying to get the fans to like vote it into the top 100. That's crazy. It's at 72.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Such a fun game too.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
such a
I
good
can't wait
game.
to get back to that.
Yeah.
Let's see. You could always turn some live Tinny Grail if you want to play something less shallow. yeah.
I know, he wants to watch us live. I know.
Yeah.
Actually, I think he was the one that said, you made a comment saying if you could, something about when they finally make it so that you can talk to us through your TV, which is the chat playing live.
Oh, people do that with like Discord and stuff where you can like turn on your mic and like chat in like a live chat and stuff. Like
no, but he means he's watching our playthroughs and he wishes he could be yelling at us through the TV.
Oh.
Right? But we're not playing live for you to do that.
Yeah. Should have been there for those first playthroughs where everyone was yelling at us like, okay, that rule's right. Nope, that one's wrong. Correction, stop, look it up.
Too many spoilers.
That was fun. But yeah. Thunderstone Quest, and it's good. Yeah, Thunderstone Quest looks good. I definitely want that one. That's like it's like lower on my list, but I do want to get it eventually just because I like deck builders. But anyways, let's get down to the table and get this thing started. I figure we've blabbed on long enough here. And everyone's kind of showing up. Just killing some time for the live viewers to show up. If you have not joined us live for this and are watching this later on YouTube and don't want to miss when we go live, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Then you get notifications every time. I think you can set levels in that, and then you'll get notified every time we go live. Or follow us on Twitter, Facebook. That stuff's in the description below. Thank you to our Patreon backers, of course. Got to show the Patreon backers and everyone that donates to the channel. The descriptions for that are down below. But thanks, without you guys, we wouldn't be here doing this, so we appreciate it. Okay. We have our market set up. So I just set up the market, trying to be quick here, setting up for the stream while the coming soon stream was on or starting soon. I just did the setup from the tutorial that we played first. We tried a random setup after, but I just put this to start with the basic to kind of show the game. You bring it out of the box. There's like a paper that says, set it up this way. Don't open the decks yet. And when you open the decks, it has kind of like a legacy vibe where it says, stop. This is deck A. These are the player cards. Hand them out. Here's your decks. And then deck B or whatever is like the enemy decks. Put them in this order. Take off this many cards if you're playing with this many players. It like presets up the setup, but you still have to read the rules. It's not like a rules walkthrough like comes with Tainted Grail. It's like just a setup. So I did the same market setup that's in that like first player teaching game setup just for the sake of keeping it simple and easy, especially if this is a first video. Maybe your first time seeing Aeon's End at some point. So I figured I'd show it off to you how the designers intended to show it off for a person playing it for the first time and wanting to draw them in to buy the many expansions. So how this game works, we have a Nemesis. This guy, his name is Rageborne. He's a pretty fellow. He's got some good teeth, great dentist here. Got some cool spikes. Cool art in this game for sure. But yeah, the previous game was all like brown and the text was like this on every single card. Like no color. The art was very small. It was just all brown like this. Like this is obviously left over from the graphic design of the first edition. But yeah, it did not look pretty. Like everything kind of looked like this. Like no color and just like, yeah, beige. And yeah, it was not pretty.
Boring?
Yeah, it's very boring. Okay, so he starts with 70 health. He has a little bit of setup here. He's got like a backstory, which I never read. I'm sure there's some good flavor there. But for setup, we shuffle all the strike cards together, place them face down to form the strike deck, and then the Rageborne gains 1 Fury token. So a Fury token is this little token with his art on it. And we're going to slap these on. They are dual-sided. They have the image of another Nemesis on the other side. So if you play with that Nemesis, these guys do a different thing. But we just put these tokens on. We start with 1. His strike deck is this dirty, filthy deck here with his logo on the back. There are 6 cards, I believe. And they all do big bad things. Like Gravehold. And Gravehold is our like little town, village, a place we're protecting kind of thing. And it's got 30 health. Okay, sometimes the enemies and minions attack that. Most of the time they attack us. If we ever lose all our health, we start with 10 health each, and we become exhausted, which I don't feel like's happened yet to us. So we might have to crack out the rule book to make sure we do that correctly, or check the rules reference card that I have right here. Yep, good call. That's why she's here. You can you become exhausted and you lose all your health, but you still play the game. But anything that damages you, I believe, does double damage to Gravehold after that point. So you do not want to go exhausted, because you're like the last line of defense for your little village. So we're trying to fight out this demon. This demon guy this Nemesis has 70 health, gets these little tokens on him. That is his Unleash ability also, so I should probably show that to you. His Unleash ability, whenever a card comes out of his deck, gets a Unleash in big bold text there, you just put another token on it. And then it says here, if What's it say? At the end of his turn, if he ever has 4 or more Fury tokens, he strikes, which is just him drawing a card from this deck, and then you shuffle it back in. But I was trying to show you that these cards are bad. Like you want to avoid that. So he could hit Gravehold for 5 damage straight up. He could, players collectively discard the most expensive prep spells, and spells are the way you do damage to him. So he's kind of hurting your offense. Players with the most open breaches suffers 3 damage. So we'll explain breaches in a sec. Player with the lowest life suffers 2 damage, so hurting the wounded, and any player suffers 4 damage. And Gravehold suffers 3, and all the players suffer, or any player suffers 1. So that's like the things that can happen in a strike deck. They're dirty. You try to want to avoid them as much as possible. But when one comes out, and what we found sometimes is you will get one, and then you shuffle it and put it back, because I believe it does say draw. You do the strikes in the following order: draw a card from the strike deck and resolve it. Shuffle the card back into the strike deck, and then he loses 3 Fury tokens. So that kind of gets him back down, so you shouldn't have to deal with it too many times in a row, but sometimes there's minions and powers that come out that will throw more tokens on him, so you may have to strike a couple times in a turn that happens, or back-to-back turns, and you may shuffle the strike back in and get the exact same one. So like we have that happen sometimes, and it could really throw things off and kind of tank your chances.
So just one quick question. Is this better to be off him to be able to see, or on him to be able to see?
Keep it off. That's a good call. Okay. Yeah, it kind of blends with there. I figure that's what you're trying to do there.
Yeah, but
yeah,
that's
here,
right.
we can do
no,
it right
however, whatever way it works, just
nice
so that
and
it's easier for people watching to be able to see how many exactly he has.
And he has a deck. So the cool thing in this game, I guess there's a lot of deck builders are kind of like this, or even games where it has like an AI for the enemy. There is tier 3 enemy cards, and then on top of that in the middle of the deck are tier 2 enemy cards, and then tier 1 enemy cards, so the difficulty ramps up. Some of them are a basic set, similar to Marvel Champions LCG, where it's like they go in kind of every enemy deck. And then there's some specific to the Nemesis you're fighting. So there's a bunch of Rageborne cards in here. So he'll do similar things every time you fight him, but they'll come in different order. And the basic cards will be different that are mixed in with them. So sometimes the basic cards will maybe give you more minions to fight. Maybe not. Maybe the minions didn't make it in this time because they didn't get shuffled in the deck. And if you're curious... so here's the rule book, the page from the rule book. So when you're building the Nemesis deck, this little table here on the left, we're playing 2 players. So we only shuffle 3 out of like 7 basic tier 1 cards in, 5 from the 7 tier 2, but all the tier 3 seem to always be shuffled in. So they're always at the bottom. So we're going to go through not many level 1s. So I think he's got 3 in there, and then we put 3 extra basic. So once the first 6 cards are off his deck, we're then into level 2, tier 2 baddie stuff, which... can ramp things up. So that's kind of how that works. But yeah, so that's built, that's set up, that's a Nemesis. So he's got health we want to pound down. The other way we can beat him is if his deck is empty and he has no cards in front of him. So cards that will go in front of him, he has 3 types. He has minions that go in front of him, and he has powers that go in front of him. And the power cards have some dirty bad effect on it, but they also have like kind of a countdown mechanism where they'll have power tokens on him at the start, and every turn he activates, he eliminates one of those tokens, and once 0 on there, the effect pops off. But there's always a way, just like Marvel Champions kind of, where we can do some bad thing for us, like discard cards, blow up spells, spend money, whatever, to get rid of that effect before the timer kind of runs out and the effect goes off. So, but once we deal with all those power cards and all the minions in front of him, we're good. But the third card he has is just like attack cards, which come up, just like events or from Lord of the Rings, what are they called? Those like threat cards or something. What are the ones that come off that just do bad things to you, like, and then go away? I forget, but they're like that. They just come out, they hit you, they do something bad, then they go to the discard pile. But once the power and the Nemesis cards are cleared and the deck's empty, we win. Or if we defeat him from 70 health down to 0, we win. We lose if we're both exhausted or Gravehold goes down to 0. So that's how we lose. All right, so like a deck builder, you have a market here of 9 cards. This could be randomly generated. There's some suggested setups in the book, but we have these cards out here, and you can buy these to make your deck better. That's what a deck building game is. You can buy gems, which are one type. There's only 3 types. Gems, which are basically better economy. So this gives you 2 ether or aether. That is the money of the game. So it costs 2 to buy it, gives me 2 every time I play it. And we'll get to the cool hook of the game in a minute. But this one, you could buy it and you can throw it on the top of your deck instead of to your discard pile, like in most deck builders. And this one just gives you 2, but it costs 3 to get that little ability of getting it quicker in your next draw. Then we have Diamond Cluster for 4. which gains you 2 also, but has this thing, if this is the second diamond cluster you played, you gain an additional 2. So there's this whole, like, maybe buying a few of these in your deck and trying to get them to be together in your deck is awesome. Treachery cards. BitJam, thank you so much. BitJam's one of our Patreon backers. Thank you, BitJam, for being here and coming in with the answer. It was on the tip of my tongue, and I was going to say it, and then I like blanked on the name. But I was like, I know what it is because I hate when they come out. They frustrate me. Treachery cards, yes. So this is 4 cost. This one is a relic. So this is the second type of card. And they just have like cool abilities. You play them, and they kind of like gems. You play them, and you get something out of them. And then they go away at the end of your turn. So this is Focus Orb. You can focus any player's breach. We'll talk about that in a sec. And you can destroy it to give Gravehold 3 life. So we can heal our little Gravehold place here. The second relic. So you always have 3 gems, 2 relics. And the second relic is Mage's Talisman, where you can gain a charge and any ally gains charge. We'll talk about charges in a sec when I talk about the player board. Now spells. We always get 4 spells. And these are the main way to deal damage to the bad guy. So you can deal 2 damage by casting this, and you can destroy a card in hand. So this is like most deck builders. You can cull your deck, get crap out of your deck, all the basic cards out of your deck, to try to see your good cards more often. And that's my favorite mechanic in deck builders, is trying to like destroy all the cards in my deck. So I like literally just loop like the same 5 or 7 cards over and over again and get combos going and just like destroy the game. Like you just get super powerful. I love it. This one is Essence Theft. Cast, deal 3 damage. You may discard a card in hand. If you do, any player gains a life. So a little bit of heal, but you have to discard a card to do it, and it's any player. So I can heal you, you can heal me. Whoever takes this can do it. And there's only so many cards in each pile. There's like 5 or 6 cards in each pile, and once they're gone, they're gone. You don't replace it with a new ability. Oh, the other deck builder I have and I love is Xenoshift.
Oh, yeah.
That's another one. I love that game. By Kamon or Simon or Kulminion or whatever. That's a good card game.
We gotta bring some of these old games back, back out to the table.
I was thinking about it today. Like I was thinking about all these deck builders we have, and I want to like do like an all day like live stream, have like Justin or Kyle or whatever, whoever, somebody, 2 or 3 players, maybe even 4 if they all handle 4 players, and do like a deck building day where we literally just crank it out, have one, play it, throw it to the side, and play the next deck builder, and just keep playing them all, and like. And they basically all play the same. They just always have like a little hook.
Yeah.
This one is deal 2 damage, planar insight. Deal 1 additional damage to each for each of your open breaches. I love this one because like it gets stronger the more breaches you have open, and we'll talk about breaches again in a sec. Then Wildfire Whip. You're while prepped during your main phase, you can spend 2 ether to cast any player's prep spell, and then basically when you cast it, it just deals 4 damage. So the most damage out of that one. So player board stuff. On your player board, so I'm Adelheim. We're using dice, but it comes with these like annoying, super tiny little like damage tokens. And it does have 5s, but it's like fiddly and they're really small. I probably have other better tokens that we could have used, but we're just going to use dice. So dice, keep track of your life. Okay, I'm playing with a Breach Mage Weaponsmith, and I am player 1. And a cool hook in this game is player order and Nemesis turn order, whatever, is decided randomly out of this deck up here. That's a random. I'll explain that in a sec. But he has a starting hand and a starting deck. And your deck you never shuffle. There are some abilities from the bad guy that will do that to you, but in general, you don't shuffle your deck. So in this game, you can hold cards for the next turn. You don't have to discard everything like deck builders. So you choose how things go in your discard pile. So you can seed your discard pile in a certain way to try to get combos to come off. So then when you run out of your deck, you just flip your discard over, not shuffled, and just start drawing off the top. So it's like this whole extra level of strategy of like how you seed your discard pile, which I think is amazing. Because you don't have to shuffle your deck, and that's part of like the time added in play. You keep shuffling so much in deck builder, especially early. His ability, so every character has an ability down here. Mine is activate during the draw phase, the Nemesis draw phase. I can basically cancel an attack or a power card, and just boom. But the problem is, for 2 Aether here on the bottom, I can buy these things called charges, and I can't use that ability unless it's fully charged up. So you buy these little charges for 2. Sometimes cards will just give you a charge. Sometimes the enemy will remove charges, but you just build these charges up. And once it's loaded, now I can kick that ability off anytime I choose, and I just clear these off to do the ability. So you're only going to get that off, a couple times a game if you're lucky, maybe never, maybe once. But it's really hard. And different characters will have different costs. Like they might have, it's always 2 to add a charge, but they might have only 3 charges or 4 charges needed to fire off their ability. It's a cool little balancing mechanic to change the cost of an ability. You guys know this from games. Up here is your starting breaches. And there's different ways breaches are set up for each character. Your deck goes on the left and your discard on the right. So breaches, let's go into breaches. So this is the thing that took me a minute to wrap my head around. This game. Yeah, the urge to shuffle, Sajat saying, yes. When I first was playing, it felt very weird to not shuffle. But then when I just got in the flow of it, it felt great. That it's just like, I just can draw. You don't have to sit there like shuffling and players are kind of waiting for you, or they start your turn and you're still shuffling. I love that mechanic. And it started to make me think like, could I play Clank and just like use that mechanic in Clank just for fun and just like, like alter the rules, like house rule it so that I don't have to shuffle and kind of like build these mechanics into all the other deck builders we have, and try to like see the discard pile. But it's neat. Anyways, the breaches. So they're kind of crazy. This is like a little bit out there. It kind of makes your spells. So the 4 spells we can buy here. You also have some that are starting spells. I guess the only real starting spell that I have access to is Spark. So this is like the basic one. Just deal a damage. You guys know deck builders. There's basic damage dealing and basic money generation. So in this, it's crystals get you 1 money, and their starting card, and sparks get you 1 damage, okay? But spells, they kind of work a little weird. So you put them into breaches, and by default, you put them into open breaches, and you prep them. So it is prep there. I do that on my turn, it preps it, okay? I can't prep it into a closed breach, and that's the ones with these blue with black side facing up, but they can be opened. So they're numbered 1 through 4, and they have increasing costs to get them open. So you can focus them, and on here you'll see a focus cost, and that just turns it. And when it turns it, I'm going the wrong way, but when it turns it, it makes the opening cost cheaper. And eventually the cheapest cost is here on this yellow side. And this one, for example, level 4 costs 4 to open. But 3 only costs 3 to open. So that they're cheaper or more expensive the farther you go. But the cool part is on 3 and 4, when you cast a spell, it'll give you +1 damage on them when they're open and you're casting spells from them. The cool thing is, I can't usually put a prep spell on a closed breach. But if you focus it in the same turn at least once, and you can focus these as many times as you want, which is just rotating them, and even open them all in the same turn, if you have enough money to do that, or enough ether, or enough resources, whatever, you can get them all open. But every mage starts with them in a different orientation. So if you look, Mel's for Mist, her 3 and 4 are fully closed.
Yep.
No, actually they're not. Fully closed.
No.
Sorry, they're 75% closed, I guess you would say, because they're both pointing down.
Yeah.
I have one here that's fully closed for 3, but my 4 is like 75% closed. But just for example, some mages I saw in the box, it comes with a whole bunch in this set. Some of them have like 2 open to start. And I've seen in some playthroughs online when I was looking up this game, some are even missing like a breach. So they only have like 3 to start and stuff like that. But this spell here, for example, deal 1 additional damage for each one of your open breaches. So sometimes there's cards that mess with how many breaches you have, but you're limited. So if I don't have enough money to get any of these opened or even focus them on a turn, and I have a few different spells in hand, I can only put them in the open breach if I can't focus. So I might have to hold some. And the cool part in this game, you don't just lose them, you have to hold them. You can't force discard. You only can play cards. Then you choose how they go in your discard pile. So sometimes you can get choked up if you don't get your breaches open. So there is a card here.
Not on this one.
Yes, right here.
I do have that one.
Focusing Orb. So we'll go back to this one. So this one says focus any player's breach. So you can help each other get your breaches open. Even if you don't have money going, these cards will just let you do it. And this obviously ignores cost. So it costs 4 focus every time I want to focus this breach on number 4, but only 2 for number 2, for example. So obviously, like if you can get this card going and get breach 4 open with it, that's like super value right there. And then remember, breach 3 and 4 give that extra damage, so that's huge. But trying to get breaches open is a cool little like mini game within the game, and like when to decide when to spend money on that or sparks or buy new cards is like, I love it. I love it. After playing a couple games, like I love just that extra level and the gimmick in this game of the breaches, the not shuffling, the managing your charges versus deck. Like it just has that little extra level of complexity that I need in a game, like to make it not so like basic, right? Like I don't know how to describe it, but the strategy and the tactics, yeah, it just tickles my fancy. I love it. But we'll see. After playing it a bunch of times, does this base set get boring? But I guess that's why there's expansions. We'll see. But I'm curious what other gimmicks they do in the other sets. But we'll get there. So on a turn, so that's the board. I think I just got the deck. So the deck, the turn order deck. So there is 2 of my cards in there. I'm player 1, so you just put like a little number on your board. Mel is Mist. She's number 2. And I probably should talk about your ability. So her ability for 5 charges, any ally can draw 4 cards. So it's not you. It's only me could draw 4 cards.
Yes.
And you can see your breaches. You also start with 10 health.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about our cards in a sec. We each have like one unique card to ourselves. But the turn order deck, 2 times the Nemesis goes, because we're playing 2-player, 2 times the second player will go, 2 times the first player will go. But there is a way to build a deck with 3 and 4 players. And if you're playing 3 players, you each get one of your number in plus a wild card. Kind of like Heroes of Tyranoth, where it balances it by player number, where you get that like last wild, where like you pick which one of the players you want to go. It feels very similar to that game in that respect. So we'll shuffle that up. So that I think is neat. So you never know who's going to go next. But there is a hero I played yesterday, or a Breach Mage that I played yesterday, who can look at that deck, the top card, and decide whether you want to put it on the top or bottom and that kind of thing. It's kind of neat, tutoring the deck. Cards. We each have a unique card we start with in hand. So my card is this. It's a gem. Amethyst Shard. I'm not saying that right, but I tried. You gain 1 Aether. Any ally may draw a card, then discard a card in hand. So that would be me helping her with filtering through her deck, which is kind of neat. And what's your card?
So I have a Garnet Shard, so I can either gain 1 Ether, or I can cast any player's prep spell.
And it's basically Ghostbusters is what's happening there in the art. So I think it's a Ghostbuster card. But yeah, she can cast the player's prep spell. So with the spells sitting there, that's what I need to describe. For prepping spells, I went that far. But the casting part of it, the cool part, on a player's turn at the start, you cast. So the spells you prep, in general, you don't normally get to cast them off and do their ability of dealing damage usually. You have to wait till the next time you get to go. And that's where the player turn casting starts first, where you can choose to cast prep spells in an open breach. You don't have to cast those ones. But if you cast something in a closed breach after you focus it last turn, it has to fire off that turn, so you have no choice. But there are spells that you might want to leave sitting in your open breach that do abilities on them that are not just a cast ability. Like this one, for example, Wildfire Whip. So while it's prepped during your main phase, you can spend money off it. You may not want to cast it for a while, but at some point a minion might show up that you're like, good thing I saved 4 damage to smash him as soon as he comes out. You can do that kind of thing. And you choose which order they go off, because it's important. As soon as you fire off a spell, you cast it, it goes to your discard pile first, and then you do the ability on the card. So you might want to do it in a specific order, so you see those cards come up a certain way after you run through your deck. So for the main phase, you can do that as many times as you want in any order. Here's the actions you can do. You can pay to gain a rem or gel, play a gem or relic card, gain a card that's buying from the market, gain a charge, we already talked about that, focusing a breach, opening a breach, prep a spell to a breach, resolve a while prepped effect, which we just talked about on this spell card here, or resolve a 2 discard effect, and that's the ones on the bad guys' cards to get them out of play before they fire off. So that's basically what you do. And then after that's all done, all the cards you played, you then discard them into your discard in a certain way. So all like the gems and the relics you played, they go in your discard pile in the way you want them to go in. But when you buy cards, they go in right away. When you cast spells, they go in right away. But then your played cards, they stay out until you're done playing, and then they go to your discard. And then any cards you want to save for future turn, you just keep those in hand, and then you draw in the draw phase up to 5. So super neat. I like the little mechanics here, and the way the game works is super cool.
It's very quick too, I find.
Yes. Not me talking, but getting into it. Usually,
No.
usually you can set this game up in like 10 minutes, and then the game is only, like it says, an hour on the box, and it's pretty good. So we'll see it. But I think I've explained enough. So if you're watching this for the first time and you're like, "What the hell is Aeon's End, and why is Rob playing it?" Hopefully that gives you enough details to then understand what we're about to do while we play.
And if you have any questions, let us know.
Yes, if you're watching live, drop questions in the chat, ask us, interrupt us. It's all good. Whoops.
Whoop.
I'm going to drop all my cards all over the place. All right, here we go. So, who is first? Well, let's ask the magical deck. Yes. All right, it's me. Yay. Okay. So obviously I have nothing to cast from here, so I will just play cards. So I will throw a spark into an open breach. I'll prep a spark, and then I have another one, which sucks. I can't put it in there unless I start. Oh, I can pay 3 to open one, which I probably should just do. Or I start getting better cards going in my deck. But I know my starting deck is 5 crystals, and that's what's in there, and they're all in the specific order, which for me, 5 crystals is in that order. But for you, your starting deck is 3 crystals on the top, 2 sparks on the bottom.
Yep.
So you know that's what you're going to draw into. Yep. So you can kind of prep. But I'll spend the 3. And when I play the Amethyst Shard, you can discard a card and draw a card if you'd like. If you don't have to, it's just I'm throwing that out there. I wish I could get rid of this and draw something else, but so I'll spend the 3, and I will just straight up open number 2 here.
Yeah, you can play that.
And now I'll prep this here, and then I am done my turn. These were played. I choose the order they go in my discard pile. Maybe I want to see this one first, so I'll put it in that way. For example, I mean, it doesn't really matter that much with those, but and then I draw up 5 cards. Well, magically, my deck's 5 cards. Woo, that was easy. Okay, next player. It's me again. Awesome. I'm playing my solo game over here. So now the cast phase. So this is kind of good. It's working this way. It's good for showing off the game and teaching how it works. So it could happen like this, where I go right away. And these are optional. I don't have to fire them off right now. I could wait for a minion to show up, but I might get other spells that might come up. But I haven't bought any new ones. I know there's no others in my deck, so I could just leave these chilling here until there's a minion that I care about fighting. Mm-hmm. But I will just pop these off and deal 2 damage to our minion, or our Nemesis. Sorry, I'm Nemesis.
Okay, 68.
So I have 5 ether worth of crystals. I'm pretty sure I'll play them all. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do, for 3 of it, I will get one of these that can go on the top of my deck. So that's going to be 2 resources coming to me right away. And then I'll just buy a Jade. And that'll go right to my discard. Now I'm done my turn playing cards. So I'll choose the order that these will go on my discard. I think I want this one here and these 2 on the top. And those will go in. And then I'm done. I draw. Oh, I only got 1 card. I need to drop to 5. Okay. So then I just literally do this. This is magic. Watch this, guys. Ready? You ready? This is going to blew my mind the first time I played. Boom. It's a deck. Look at that.
You're ready to go.
Almost. And then you have to just draw. That's standard. And I draw 4 more cards to make my hand a 5. No shuffling needed. So you kind of don't even need to sleeve the cards because you never have to smash them together, and most of the time. But I did, as you see, sleeve the turn order deck because you have to shuffle that like every 6 turns or whatever. So there, I drew into my stuff, and I knew what was coming. And you can kind of, if you have a really good memory, you know what's coming. You can seed things a specific way and kind of know what turns are coming. And in a normal deck builder, you shuffle that, so you have no idea until, the deck kind of starts getting low. Then you know, like, okay, that card I haven't seen is coming, but you have no idea what could draw first after you shuffle, especially later in the game when your deck's like getting bigger. Okay, so we know I'm not going any more of this whatever round or these series of turns. The Nemesis. So there's no abilities in play. If there was minions and powers and stuff, they would trigger in the age they came out. So like the order they've come into the game, then we trigger them off in that order. But there are none. So then he just goes like you're about to do the draw phase. So we're getting an attack first. It's Slaughter. He's going to Unleash, which is him getting another one of his little tokens. And then Gravehold is going to suffer 3 damage. Oh no.
Oh no.
So that's going down to 27. Okay. Let's try to get that out of the glare there. Stupid lights. Okay.
Now whose turn is next?
Let's find out. Number 2. Player number 2. Player number 2.
Okay, so I have no spells to cast. So I will move on. I will prep a spark here.
Okay.
And I open breach. I will... 4. So I have 3 crystals, all giving me 1, and then I have my garnet shard, which can give me 1, or I can cast a prep spell that Rob has, but he doesn't have any, so I'll just use that.
Sorry about that. No, that's another reason why I might want to leave spells there. If I know my opponent has ways of firing off my spells, I really don't care if you could fire off a basic spark.
No, of course.
But at some point, I might line one of these up and leave like a wildfire whip sitting there that I can use to trigger your spells on your turn before the Nemesis goes, and then you can cast this off on my turn to fire it and that kind of thing. So.
But then there's also strategic timing about when you know that maybe you're not going to go again, and you need it to fire off to get a life or something like that.
Yeah, so right? If I prep something there on my second turn and I'm already gone my 2 turns and I know I'm not going to go for a while, I could have left something sitting there and you could have used it on your turn, which could have gone before the Nemesis goes again. And Bernardo's here. Howdy, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
How you been? Hope you had a good holidays and New Year.
Okay, I think I'll just spend all my 4 to buy a diamond cluster.
All right.
And then I will put those like that.
So draw your
5.
And you're going again.
Okay. So first in casting, I will cast this spell doing 1 damage to him.
67.
Okay. Then I will prep that spell there, that spark. I'm going to spend 3 crystals to open my second breach.
Nice.
Opening that right away.
And you don't have to open your breaches in order. It's just the cost on it was just there.
Yeah.
You could totally work on 3 or 4 and get them open before 2, for example, which is a good strategy. I debated starting to focus number 3 instead to try to get that +1 damage going as quick as possible, but we'll see.
Okay, and now that I have my second opened breach, I will prep that second spark. And those can go in just like that. Okay, flip that over.
All right, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And surprise, it's the Nemesis last here. So he has nothing to trigger in play. Actually, we'll push him up a little bit. Let's kind of move down. All right, so here we go. Oh, we got a minion. So this guy's going to get 5 health. We'll just use dice. Normally, like I said, it comes with little tokens, but this should be easier to see on video and less fiddly. So this minion is going to just chill here. Actually, we'll put these here. We'll start there. Okay, so this is a provoker. Actually, let me show you. It's persistent. So this ability doesn't happen right now. Only if it said immediately, the ability would fire off. But it says Gravehold suffers damage equal to the number of Fury tokens Rageborne has. So if we leave this guy unchecked, the next time the Nemesis triggers, at the start of his turn, these fire off first. And then he would draw a card and get more stuff in his line here. So maybe we can kill that guy first. And that ends the turn. He doesn't have 4 or more Fury tokens. So we're good. Now, we find out who's going next. So we got to get that guy out of there or else he's going to start hitting Gravehold. And the next player is me. All right. So I have nothing to cast. But I then will go to play cards. My main phase is as it's called. Very creative. Just kidding. All right. I'll play this Ether. You may draw a card and discard a card if you'd like.
No. Thank you.
What? Just turning down my abilities, guys. I don't know.
I got a money hand.
Trying to help her out here. Okay. So money-wise, Ether resource-wise here, I have 4 total that I can spend. Chips here. Hello, I want to thank you for the videos, for your videos. Because of you, I've gone all in on Cloudspire and Too Many Bones. Both awesome games. Just want to say thanks.
Oh,
I don't know if that's something you should be thanking me for. Your wallet actually emailed me and complained and said I should stop making these videos. No, I'm just joking. That's awesome, Chip. I
Those are
appreciate
awesome games.
Yeah, those are great games. I'm glad I can spread the word on those games because those games need more love. I don't know, Too Many Bones, or Chip Theory games. Their marketing is maybe not the greatest. They need to be on the level of like FFG and these guys that people just know about them. And I feel like I didn't know about them till in 2019. I had no idea who Chip Theory Games was until summer of 2019. And I've been to Gen Con like every year and I didn't even know. I didn't walk right by their booth probably and had no clue who they were or what they were doing. But
now we're all in on them.
Now I'm spreading the word. I'm using the internet and spreading the word on Chip Theory Games. Yeah, they make great stuff. So looking forward to what they're coming out with in 2020.
Yeah, me too.
All right, thank you, Chip, for stopping in. Appreciate it. All right, and more Too Many Bones and Cloudspire coming to the channel soon. Don't you worry. There's more of that to come. Okay. So at 5 money, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 5 money total. Sorry, that one's a 2. So 5. I can start looking at things like this. Deal 3 damage. You may discard a card in hand. If you do, any player gains a life. Actually, I'm going to get this Spectral Echo. To start doing some 2 damage and destroying cards in hand to get rid of the crappy cards I don't like.
Yeah, you love those.
Yes, I do. And then I'll take a Jade for the other Aether. And then I'm done with my play, so I will put the cards in order. I'll actually throw in the 2 value one first, so I want to see that with that Jade would be great. I'll throw in the card draw one and maybe you'll actually accept it. And I'll put the crystals last. But there is an argument where I may actually want to put one of these crystals first closer to the destroy a card in hand card so I can start getting rid of them. So I'll actually do that, stick one of them in there. So that's the strategy. You can always look at your discard pile. You're not supposed to change the order, but I only changed what I was actually putting in this turn.
It's still kind of your turn.
Yeah. No, I'm still putting them in. I just want to show you guys, like, you might make some different decisions where I put that in closer to that card that's going to destroy something. So to clear it out of my deck. All right. So then I'm done. And I draw up 5. Which I'm good. And then we find out who goes next. It is Mel, number 2, Mist. Do it up.
Do I read that first?
Yeah, Beal saying, I agree that Chip 3 Games does need a better marketing strategy. I only learned about too many bones through this channel. Oh, I haven't bought any yet due to so many games, but I've enjoyed your playthroughs. Yeah, no rush on
No
those. Those are
problem.
premium games. They're meant to be like, you got to know you want it and like save up for it. Do not buy those on credit card and get charged interest and play in the long run. Those games will still be there. They're still pumping out too many bones and stuff.
Yep.
So, but yeah, if you can find somebody who has it, just go play it. Call up any of your board gaming friends, go to your local game store, find somebody who owns Too Many Bones or Cloudspire. They are looking for players. Everybody wants more people to play with those games. So just go there and find someone to play their copy, and they'll be happy that they're getting it off the shelf more often. You don't necessarily have to buy it. Just go play it with somebody. That's what I would recommend. There are simply too many games published. Some great stuff gets washed away by the flood. Agreed.
Yep.
Agreed. And that's what I'm trying to do on my channel is just focus on the stuff that like people are playing and is actually good. And even if it's older, like this game here from 2016, 2017, this game needs some love too. And yeah, I want to show off like games that are really good. All right.
Okay, so I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I don't cast your spell, which I think I will spend.
Oh, you don't have to.
No, no, no. I think I'd like to spend all 6
Woo!
to
Get some deal 2 damage, deal 1 additional for each of your open breaches, or you get that whole prepped one. You can pay 2 to start firing off spells on my side, and then you can cast for 4 damage.
Yeah, I
and
think.
I need to get this guy.
Oh shoot, sure. Sorry. Let's do my casting.
Oh yeah, you're
first.
casting
I totally
first.
forgot.
Yeah.
So let's do 1 damage from that one and 1 damage from that one.
All
Sorry.
right.
Okay, now going. I'm covering them like this, not even looking at my
Yeah,
things
we're
on the thing.
skipping phases
Sorry,
over
I'm
here.
just trying to show my cards. So I will spend all 6, I believe, for the whip, which will let me do 4 damage. So that'll go into my discard.
Hold on. That's not just any whip. You must call it by its correct name.
I apologize. It's a wildfire whip.
Wildfire whip. See, that's some serious. That's a
serious whip.
6 cost whip. It's not your regular whip. Come on.
That is true. That is true. Okay, and then I would like to see this one first.
Your diamond cluster.
My diamond cluster, yeah. Okay, so
All right.
that's that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just gonna toss her deck over. No shuffling. 5. Look at that. Okay. I feel like you walk through like a grocery store or Costco and they have that like that desk there with the guy with the microphone. He's like trying to show you the cool knife that cuts through anything, or the like cleaning machine or the cooking machine, like
or the Vitamix.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to sell you on that. Like, watch everyone. Are you ready? Here we go. No shuffle. Look at this. No shuffle. Are you tired of shuffling your deck builders?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's like. But anyways.
All right. Who's next?
Me. All right. Oh, nice. We're getting lucky here going before the Nemesis, but I just hate when he goes 2 turns in a row because he pulls out something and then you can't deal with it, and then he starts like especially minions start firing off. Okay, so I will deal 1 damage to this guy if you don't mind.
Nope, I don't mind.
All right, now it's my turn, or my main phase. I guess I'll prep that in there. And then I have 5 monies, 5 ether. I want to start getting this thing open. Let me do, I'll spend 3 on a Spectral Echo, and then I will spend 2 on a charge. And I'll start building up to my cancel effect to maybe cancel a juicy level or tier 2 or tier 3 enemy card at some point later.
Yeah.
So these will just go in the same order there. Bang. Draw 2. Flip the deck. Draw 3 more. And that's my turn. And next player is the Nemesis. So Gravehold suffers damage equal to the number of Fury tokens that Rageborne has. So 2 more. It goes down to 25. Draw a card off his deck. Another attack.
So Unleash.
Unleash. Okay. It gets another.
If there are 2 Nemesis turn order cards in the turn order discard pile, unleash 2 additional times.
Nope. There is only 1 in that discard pile. Get out of here.
Okay.
All right. So he's done. Next. Oh, now there's 2. So this guy fires off again.
He's doing 3 this time.
Oh, man. This is not good. Down to 22.
Okay, so we need some power, too.
So how these power cards work, I want to explain them as they came out. So power cards, these yellow cards here, Woven Sky. So first thing, it's kind of weird. It's like a little backwards on the card, but you want to look first at how much power goes on the card. So you put these little power tokens, and every time he activates, you're going to remove 1 going forward. But once you remove the last one, the effect triggers off. To get rid of this effect before that happens, you have the 2 discard ability you can do during any player's main phase. Discard 3 cards in hand, you can get rid of this before it happens. But we basically have a couple turns before it will unleash, which gets another Fury token, and then any player, we choose who any player is, suffers 4 damage. And these will trigger in this order. So as they build out, this guy will go first, this thing will happen, and it goes in like an order like that. And Mark's here. Greetings from Germany. Thanks for your great playthroughs. Cloudspire, Too Many Bones, Tainted Grail. Still waiting for my game. And now Aeons End. Great. One of my favorite games. Mark, thank you for the kind words. We appreciate it. Thank you for watching, everybody who's hanging out now.
Games.
Yeah, stop thanking us. Don't thank us. Thank you for being
watching.
here.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
Yes, we appreciate it. Okay.
Okay, so that's him.
Done. Next.
Me.
How'd you know? How'd you do that?
I'm just psychic.
I think she peeked at the deck, guys. I don't know how she figured out it was her turn next.
Okay, so I have no
no spells to cast.
But I will prep. Now in the main phase, I will prep both of those spells.
Ooh.
And then...
Do you want to discard 3 cards in hand to get rid of that? You don't have to. I'm just joking.
I mean, I could. I don't want to take 4 damage.
Yeah. We do have,
3.
like, this way to heal, but none of us have really got that going yet.
I need to get... Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll save us 4 damage. I'll discard these 3 crystals.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll get rid of this.
Beautiful. So that goes to his discard pile. All right.
Yeah, because we're going to turn in. He's going to be next.
Draw your cards. I'll shuffle the turn order deck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He may not be next.
He may not be, but it's likely.
There's only 2 of his cards in this deck, 4 of us. So, like, the odds are in our favor that we'll go first, at least.
Well, hopefully me, because I can take this guy out.
All right.
Before he can put any more damage. Oh, I told you.
It is him. Damn. How'd you know?
Okay, so 3.
So 3 more. Oh, he's down to 19. This is killing me. This little, like, level 1 weenie here is killing us.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, attack. Unleash. Any player suffers 3 damage and draws a card.
Also, well, what do you got in hand? Like, who should be drawing here? I don't know what's coming next, but
I have...
I'm going to be destroying a... Oh, no, that's not till later.
So I have 2 spells, which is perfect, and then I have $4.
I don't know. I'll just take it if you don't care.
No, you can take it.
All
That's
right.
fine.
So I will go down to 7, right? It's 3 damage? And then I draw a card. Oh, got 2 more ether.
Okay, and then now he is at 4.
So it's the end of his turn.
Yep.
So he's at 4 more. He's going to strike. So we shuffle this up before. Gravehold will suffer 5.
Oh, man.
Pretty sure I shuffled that up. So this goes down to 14. This is crazy. Like, this is not good. We need to get these cards out to start healing up Gravehold, I think.
Okay, so then after that happens, we will remove 3 Fury tokens.
Beautiful.
And I will shuffle these up.
Yep.
We'll figure out
So we shuffle the strike deck. And please not him again. No, it's you.
Okay.
So you want to fire off some sparks and kill some wild dogs here?
Yeah, so I will just do 1 damage with this one, 1 damage with this one, killing.
So he is gone to the discard pile.
Okay.
Defeat it.
So I will prep my spark and my wildfire whip, which I just purchased.
Yeah.
Now I have $4.
Not dollars.
Sorry. Ether.
Ether.
I always say dollars.
Money's bucks, dollars,
money.
gold.
It's all the same.
Board game currency.
4 tokens.
4 tokens.
No. I'm always like a little bit short from getting this. I love this one, the talisman.
Oh, to get the charges hopping?
But what I think I'm going to do to be efficient is I'm going to take a diamond cluster.
Oh, start triggering
because
that
I
off?
have a diamond cluster in my hand, I will then discard them back to back.
Yeah, so you can see
so
them
that
coming
I will
together.
get them. And then
hopefully
it'll be set up that I can either open breaches or get some bigger spells.
Beautiful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So it's you again.
Oh, it's me again. Okay.
So remember, these are optional now. So you can, like, because they're both in open breaches, you don't have to fire them off now. You could wait till another minion shows up, or keep this out to do its ability to pop mine off if you care. You don't need to. I have enough spots to put spells, but...
Well, I will cast this one for 1.
Okay, so you're hitting the obvious only target.
Yes.
Down to 66.
I mean, part of me wants to do it while he's open.
I agree. But you know, like, we're not going to kill 66 health or 67 health in a turn or 2.
I know, but
and you know he's going to go...
We have 14 health there.
Yeah, I know.
So it's kind of like a race.
I'm going to go for these, I think, now as priority, so I can start focusing, at least get a breach open, then start destroying those to heal it up. That might be too slow.
I am going to cast and deal 4 damage to him.
Yeah.
And let's get things going here.
All right, 62.
All right, so then we have 1, 2,
Yeah, that's the other strategy is, like, do the... Since we have healing, I'm trying to think slower in my head, but going faster destroying the Nemesis means you'll see less come from his deck, and maybe we'll race on the dials, the damage dials there.
Exactly. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll take this as ether. So I have
5,
5.
yeah.
And I would like to... Oh, now that I have 5.
Oh, now you can get the talisman.
I want that. Or the essence to maybe give some health.
Deal some damage. Then you
Charge
discard a
some
card if
health.
you do. Any player gains life.
Yeah, let's take this one first.
Okay.
So that can hopefully give back some health if we start losing it. And then I will place these back just as is.
All right.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Next is me. All right. So I will... I'll actually leave that there. So I won't cast anything. I'll throw on Spectral Echo, which is deal the 2 damage. You can destroy a card in hand when that goes off. Then I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which I'll put the more expensive ones up front, I think. Yeah. So 7. Oh, they're not in there yet. 7. Let's spend 3 of it to focus. And then I have 4 left. Let's do this. So we'll do some focusing with this, hopefully, where I can focus any player's breach or destroy this. Gravehold gains 3 life. So I'll go my discard first, then I'll throw these on top, draw my 5, and flip the turn order. Nemesis.
No cards.
Yep, draw something for him here.
All right, so Rageborne strikes.
Oh, man.
So
that
that
goes
is
to the
this.
discard right away.
Oh, okay.
And then this card comes off. The player with the most open breaches suffers 3 damage.
Okay, well, we both have the same. How about I take it because you already took
Yep, I'm
last
down.
time.
Matthias is here. Hey there, Rob. Best co-op game on the market.
I
I don't know about best co-op game, but this is awesome. Like, it's a great, maybe best co-op deck builder, maybe I would say.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
But then again, we're only playing the base set, so I'm sure it gets crazier as you start adding stuff in, Legacy, New Age, and all that stuff. I'm sure it's like, yeah, it gets really crazy. But for now, it feels awesome, but it does feel very like not basic, but you could tell some of these cards are like very simple, and it's like playing Thunderstone Advance. It feels like kind of on that level of cards, maybe, but I could be wrong. Or like Legendary, like the intro of Legendary set. But it is awesome. Don't get me wrong. New Age is awesome. Damn it! Stop telling me this. Don't tell me about the stuff I want to get. Stop it. I'll take your word for it. But yeah, I know I want that too. I wanted it at Gen Con. I missed out on it this year.
New Age is an
Or last year.
expansion, or it's an...
It's a standalone expansion, but it's the latest. Like, you could just buy that first and start with it.
Yeah.
But it's its own like new characters, new market, Nemesis. Like,
And you can mix it together if you want?
I believe so. Yeah, really big learning curve to beat some Nemesises.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Huh.
cool. We'll work our way to that one eventually.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
That was him.
Yep.
And it's me. All right. Still no minion showing up. Do I have... Oh, I got more spells I want to put in.
Yep.
So I probably want to start firing these off. So I will cast to deal 2 damage to him.
Cast to do 2 damage.
And I may destroy a card in hand, which I will destroy this crystal. So I'm just going to put destroyed cards up here, I guess, for now. We'll sort those out later. Or maybe I'll just throw it like that. Make a little destroyed pile. Okay. So it's out of the game, back in the box. So I'll just throw them there. Okay. So I got rid of some crappy crystal out of my deck. This one... Am I going to open 7 to open?
Oh, yes. We have to discard this Fury token. Thank you so much.
Oh, yes, because
Yes,
thank you.
thank you.
Yeah. Gozumi, thank you so much
you.
for pointing that out. Yeah, we always forget that when he strikes from a card ability, but I'm so used to like
Yeah.
when we do it from the deck, or not from the deck, when he actually does it from the tokens.
Yeah.
I always see there's a lot and I take away 3, but yeah, so we missed that a couple times when we were playing yesterday too, which is helpful.
So Jet says, you hurt our wallets, we hurt yours.
Yes.
True.
It's a war now. It's a war. I see how it is. All right.
And they said you can mix everything. That's cool.
Yeah, replayability is infinite. Yeah,
That's
it blows
awesome.
my mind to think like in this core set there's already tons of spells and like tons of mages. Like already that made my head hurt thinking about just the replayability with the core set. But like I do with some of the games I get on the channel, I want to just focus on the core set for a bit and do a bunch of videos and show the replayability just by buying the base box. Because some people are afraid to try games, and I'm like this too sometimes. When a game has so many expansions and been out for so many years, has so much product, somebody might tell me, look up, you should get Aeon's End. Well, I'm not intimidated usually because I understand how things work. So I go to Board Game Geek, I figure it all out. But some people, if you just told like a casual gamer, like, yeah, check out Aeon's End, it's fun. It's like, you like Star Realms, play this. They'll go look up Aeon's End and they'd be lost. Like they wouldn't know. If they went into a store, yes, they could ask someone who works at the store. But if they went online, there's so many different Aeon Ends products already that you'd be like, I don't know what to get, where to start. So it's a little intimidating for people. But yes, I could see where I want to show off that, hey, you can just jump into this, which is reasonably priced, and you can get tons of game out of it before you want to start committing more to it. And we'll see. But it seems like it'll be that way. But some games aren't that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do...
Were you casting your second spell or no?
Yes. Yes, I'll just do it. So one more, sorry. Okay, so then I will play. You can draw a card and discard a card if you'd like.
I only have one card. I wish I could remember what it was.
I'll prep these 2 spells.
Okay, so I will do what you said. I will discard
Yep.
and draw.
Get through that deck, get to your good stuff.
More money.
So I have 3 resources here, and I will take another one of these spells, I think. No, I'm actually going to focus here. Yes, let's focus breach number 3. So now it will cost only 5 to open it in the future. I'll draw, but I only have 3 cards, so I get 2 more off my former deck, or former discard pile, which is now my deck. And we'll shuffle up. And let's find out who is going next. Nemesis.
Okay, so no cards?
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
Needle Maw, persistent, 11 health, and his persistent ability is Gravehold, suffers 2 damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, he needs to go fast. It's you.
It's me. Okay, have nothing prepped to cast,
Yep.
so we are going to start by prepping that. So I have this combo now. So I have my first diamond cluster, which will give me 2, and then now, if this is the second time you've played diamond cluster this turn, gain additional 2. So this is going to be 6.
So you have 8 total resources
7,
to play
8.
with?
Yes.
Wow.
So
For 7, you can just open that. 3rd breach up, +1 damage. But you also could buy some cool stuff.
yeah, I'm thinking.
You get a couple of these going to focus breaches and possibly later heal up Gravehold.
Yeah, that's not a terrible idea.
Or at least one, and then...
yeah.
or you can get another diamond and that kind of mixed together.
But they don't do anything unless... like
You
this-
could
well,
focus. You could focus, still have 5 left over, and buy like another healing card, or buy one of these ones to gain charges.
Yeah, I think.
Or you could just pay straight up and gain 4 out of your 5 charges.
No, I think I'm gonna do the talisman for 5, and then I
3
will
remaining.
focus for 3.
Okay.
Then let's put the diamonds at the
Yeah,
closest to the
Keep
bottom.
them together, yeah.
We'll do that.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Next is me. All right, perfect. So let's start pounding this needle maw. So I will deal 2 damage to this guy. So let's put this down to 3 if I can find it. So he's at 9. And then I can destroy a card in hand if I want. I will destroy another crystal. And let's do another 1 to him. Reduce him down to 8. Now I'll focus any player's breach. Let me just focus my number 3. Yeah, and that is, and then I have 4, which I'll take one of these focusing orbs again. And let's put those back to back. Maybe I'll get them together and can like get something open.
Oh yeah.
Try to get our things open. Eventually I want to work into planar insights and do some big hits with that.
Yeah.
But we need to speed up because now we're getting level 2, tier 2 bad guys who are like pretty high health. And they're going to start hitting Gravehold. So I got my 5. It's me again. No spells though. So I got another, oh actually, this is a better order to do this in. I'm actually going to spend 3 to just open this breach. And this breach number 3 can give me +1 damage on a cast. So I'm actually going to put this spell there. So it'll hit for 3 when it goes off. And then I have 2 left over, which I will just buy a charge. And throw that in like that. Get 5 cards going. And next, Nemesis. So Gravehold suffers 2. Down to 12. Oh, man.
Oh, and then we get another one.
Oh, 9 health on this guy. And he does Gravehold suffers 3 or Unleash twice. So we'll probably be forced to have him unleash, but hopefully we can. Your go.
Go over some of that before we keep going?
Oh, Mattias's best start is New Age or Legacy. Well, I wish you answered that question when I asked it. Although New Age I wanted to get, but it wasn't in stock. That was the reason I didn't go that one, actually. But Legacy, nobody told me to start with Legacy, which was interesting. I thought that would be a good way to start, but I guess not. I have whole content, most satisfied with the Expedition system from New Age. It plays with whole content. Awesome. First couple of turns, build your deck, but don't buy too much and kill minions. One player should focus on big Aether turns to pay for power cards, and in mid-game, start doing Nemesis HP. Yeah, see, I ignored Nemesis early, I think is the way to play. But Melik's hitting him quick, which is fine. But I would rather save myself for minions, because this is what happens. And they come out and start screwing you, and you don't have enough to deal with them.
Yeah.
Really, the win rate depends on deck building part and managing order and coupling the cards together.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that too. I had a good combo going yesterday, and we did a random setup, and I had a really cool thing going where it was like there was a card that like I get the damage equal to a gem that I discard, and we had a 6-cost gem, so I bought a whole bunch of those early game to get good resources going, and then eventually I got that spell going where I do, I think it was like 2 damage plus discard a gem, and then you get that damage, and then
What is this one?
No, it wasn't. We don't have that one. And then I also had, there was a relic that got you to fire off your spell on the same turn.
Yes.
So I would cast that, or I'd prep that spell, have the 6 thing in hand. I had my discard pile piled up so I could do this combo twice. I had a pair of each of those cards, and then I was able to do 10 damage a turn.
Yeah,
and it was pretty
back
crazy.
to
It was
back.
super fun. But that was like a random setup that it just worked out that way. But it was cool. When I saw it, I was like, yeah, I started buying the cards for it. It was neat.
Okay, so I will just start by casting this one to do 1 damage. I don't know which is
Keep
worse.
working on this guy.
Sure.
Yeah, let's get rid of one of them at least.
Okay. Let's do my Wildfire Whip and my Essence. I think I have 2. I don't know that I want any more money. I think
Do a charge.
I'm going to do a charge, and I think I'm going to hold on to that because I can't discard it. So we'll just put those in. I have 1 card, so I'm going to draw 4. 1, 2, 3.
All right, I'm next. Let's deal 2 damage to this guy here.
Sorry, 2?
2, yep. Let's take him down to 5. I may destroy a card in hand. I am going to destroy one of these sparks. Gone. Trying to get the little weenie cards out of my deck and build up a better engine here. All right, so my turn, I guess I will throw Spectral Echo down. Let's throw in a spark. And then you may draw a card and discard a card if you want.
So I draw first and then discard?
Yep. Yeah, got into some better cards there. And so I have 3 Aether to work with. Let's think I want to, I think I need more. Debating focusing or buying another Spectral Echo. I think one last Spectral Echo. Yep. Okay, and then we'll throw it in this way. And draw 5. And the turn is Nemesis.
Okay, so suffers 2 damage, Gravehold.
Down to 10.
And then either Gravehold suffers 3 damage or we unleash twice. Maybe we unleash twice?
I would unleash twice, yeah. Give him 2 Fury tokens. Ugh. Yeah, we're kind of stuck.
Okay. All right, next.
All right. You.
Me. Perfect.
Kill somebody.
Okay, so
You could deal 7 damage there.
yeah. kind of sucks because I have to put it all on somebody, which I guess is fine. Get one of these guys out of here. So let's do 4 damage.
Oh, I see. You could focus it all on there.
To make it efficient.
Yeah, and then we just bet like hopefully one of us goes next.
Oh, don't forget the Nemesis card. You're right.
Oh.
We just did all this and then...
Thank you.
Oh, we got another one.
Oh,
nice,
fun.
Nice, nice. So he's only a 3, but he's the one that...
When damage is dealt to this minion, reduces that damage to 1. So he has Hardy, for those Too Many Bones fans watching.
Okay.
And then Persistent. Any player suffers damage equal to this minion's current life.
Okay, so let's do 4 to this guy, this one. And then let's deal 3 to this one. And then you may discard a card in hand. If you do, any player gains 1 life. So I will discard this one, and you can gain a life. You don't need a life?
I just think you're throwing away the one that preps or casts a prep spell. So if you happen to go again and you have no spells really to kill these guys, you could at least fire off one of mine.
Yeah, I'd only have this one.
Yeah, so you probably want to keep the one that's more flexible in case you're next.
Okay.
So then you have a way of actually killing somebody. Yeah.
Or just one of these.
Your call. I don't know how much money you have and what you're trying to do. If you're trying to open breaches or get cards, like.
Just get rid of that.
Okay.
Okay, so you can get a life.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Okay.
Back up to 8.
So then I will prep that. So I will play the Mage's Talisman, gain 1 charge, and any ally can gain 1 charge. Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
And then we have 2. So I think I will just go for another charge.
What did we just talk about? You casting my spells, man. You can probably take one of these guys out.
Okay. So played that. Deal 2 damage. And destroy a card
you can kill this guy. And you can get rid of like this out of your deck, so you have less crap cards.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so cast any player's prep spell. So that's that one. And then this lets me get rid of that.
So deal 2 damage first. And then this gets destroyed out of the game. Yeah.
Okay,
finally getting there.
It goes like that.
Oh, actually dealt 3 damage.
Oh, so would you want to do it on...
No,
this guy can only take 1 anyway.
I know he can only take 1. That's fine. Yeah, I forgot the plus 1.
That's what these are for.
Yeah, true. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. Because we'd rather get a guy off the board anyway.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, Nemesis. Gravehold, 2 damage. Down to 8.
Okay.
And then...
any player suffers damage equal to this minion's current life. So someone's going to take 3.
I'll just do it down to 5.
Okay. I need to get more of those heal cards going.
Yep. Next is...
you.
Wait, we
no.
didn't draw a card again?
Nope.
We did it again.
Okay, attack. Unleash twice.
Oh, no.
The player with the most prep spells discard their most expensive prep spell.
Who is already gone twice? Oh, it's one of us.
Even.
Doesn't matter here. I'll just discard it. Yep, don't care. Okay. Now at the end of his turn, strike. He's going to strike.
Gravehold suffers 3.
Oh, man. We're down to 5.
Oh, my gosh. And any player suffers 1. I'll take 1.
Okay. We're getting our butts handed to us here. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So it's me.
Oh, no.
No spells. Okay.
And then remove 3 of these.
I think I might just have to destroy these to heal up Gravehold. That's a sucky play. Let me do 1. So I'll destroy this for Gravehold to go up to 8. I will focus up. Whoops, this shouldn't go there. I'll focus a player's breach. Then I get 4 resources. We'll do another one. Let's try to heal up Gravehold, I guess. But I really want to hurt those guys. But I'm only at 4, so...
yeah, it doesn't even get... unless you did that one.
No, it's okay. Alright, so...
and then I think I'm next.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay, so first we'll just deal 1 damage, and I think I'll just do it to him.
Okay.
So that goes there. Okay, so now... I have my double clusters again. So this is 6, 7, 8. I'm going to spend 5 to open this. Give me the
Yes.
+1 attack. So it's 5. I have 3 left. I'm going to prep that there. It'll give +1 at least. So I have 3 left. Can't afford that. Maybe I'll just take this one for 3. And then we'll put the diamonds at the bottom. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And road flip.
Okay.
You.
Me. All right, so let's deal 2. We have nothing going on there yet. Yeah, let's do 2 here.
2 to 3.
All right, let's do.
Ooh. Yes, big damage, big damage.
So my turn is coming here.
Question. So this one is a +1, which would make it 5, which kind of like mathematically like.
Well, this would do 1. This would do 3. So that would get rid of this guy
Oh,
and put him down to 1, and then I could spend the
or
the
another
5.
minion or another
Yeah,
minion. Okay,
yeah.
that makes sense. And you can leave that one there for a bit.
I could if and then I have 2. I don't want to buy a jade. I will just spend the 2 to buy a charge. So I only need 2
so you
more.
want those big turns.
And then if I can finally get the 5, I can let you draw 4 cards.
Okay, draw your cards.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
And it's me. Damn. I was hoping it was you.
5.
All right. So I have no spells. Let's just throw a Spectral Echo in here for some extra damage.
Okay.
Then I have 5 ether to work with. I'm debating just blowing it on 2 charges, so I'm ready up to just
one on my turn.
to cancel something this guy's gonna do.
Hey, I can give you 1 on my turn if.
Okay. All right.
If that's gonna save 2.
But
for
I have
you for
5.
something
Like I
else.
could just get another spell going, and I feel like attack is what's needed right now. And that's a little bit of heal there. Yeah, I'm gonna go that route actually.
Yeah.
Might be risky, but oops, what did I do? Did I not put that in the right spot? Yeah. All right, so I'll throw that there, and then throw these back in this order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and
Please me.
Nemesis.
Okay,
Grave
so it
hold.
suffers 2. Okay, and then
One player gets
one player
2
takes
damage.
2, so I'll take 2.
All right, you're down to 4 health. Oh
Yeah.
man.
And
Yeah,
then
we need to
his
get these
turn,
heals going.
unleash twice.
Yeah, see, I wish I could have canceled that.
Unleash twice, and then any player suffers 2. You want to take 2? Or you
Yep,
want to
I'll take 2. Down to 3 health. Oh,
Okay. Please be me next.
it's me. All right, so I'll deal 3 damage to get rid of this guy.
Okay.
I'll destroy a card in hand. Let's get rid of this spark. All right, let's prep up another Spectral Echo, and then you may draw a card and then discard a card out of hand.
I
think it's a good idea.
Okay, so I will draw a card.
Try and look for better stuff.
That was a bad idea, but that's okay.
But you can hold it if you
Can
really want
discard. Let's just discard this in case.
to. But in the general terms, it's going to get you to your other stuff faster. So.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so I have 3. Let's get.
Now, okay. I was gonna say
I'm gonna do just a charge.
Yeah, because I have this.
All right, so let's throw that in there.
Board Games with Nearmoss is here.
Hey, Joseph, how's it going? All right. Hey, fun to see you stream this game. Curious to try it someday. It's very good.
Fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
And earlier in the chat, they're saying you should go after New Age. Just start with New Age or the Legacy version. But this is just 2nd edition that we're playing. All right.
Okay.
So
you have your 5?
Yep.
Please be me.
It is you.
Finally. Okay. So let's do 1 damage here.
All right.
Yep.
It's not the worst. He's only now hitting for 1, but
yeah.
You got a way to heal there.
Well, first I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do 5 damage because it's +1
Yep.
to the Nemesis.
That'll take him down to 54.
Okay. You have 3. So I want to do this. I just don't know if it's better just to get rid of this.
It's your call. Either way, I think it's fine.
I don't have this. Oh, I do. Okay. Okay, so let's deal
But
3.
getting rid of him is also like getting rid of 1 damage and
damage
healing,
and then
so it's like a
healing,
2
so-
damage swing.
Yeah, so let's do that. Let's get rid of him. I'll put that away. And then I may discard a card in hand. If I do, any player gains 1 life. So I will discard. Do you need me to cast any of your spells?
It's up to you if you want to destroy cards in hand and get rid of. Well,
No.
it's not this hand. Oh, it is this hand.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna actually discard that right now.
You want to get rid of a spark?
Well, no. Oh yeah, I guess I could. Okay. So you can gain a life.
All right.
So we're both at 4.
Hanging in there. Hanging in there.
Okay. So then I will prep that there because it gives me the +1. So I'll play this, gain a charge, and any ally can gain a charge.
Oh, and full up.
Perfect.
So I can cancel an attack or a power.
Okay, now
that
I
can
have
save
3.
us from losing.
I have 3. Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spend the 2 here to give myself a charge. Then I will clear all of them, and any ally can draw 4 cards, which is you only.
So I flip my deck over, and I'll draw 4 cards.
Then
1,
this does
2,
nothing.
3, 4. Tons of money.
So I want to put this like this, so that I can put my diamonds back together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Okay. And it's Nemesis.
Just this. Okay, so spend 7 to discard it. So we need 2 power.
This is Invoke Carnage. We can discard it by spending 7 and power 2. So in a couple turns, it'll unleash. So it gets another token. Then any player suffers 1 damage. That player suffers 1 additional damage for each Fury token he has. And he has 3 right now, but yeah, that's a little dangerous. Or I could just cancel it right now. But is that worth it? It's not him hitting.
Spend 7.
It's not him hitting Gravehold.
3, 4, 5. I only have 5.
Attack or power card. I think I'll wait because you just got me a bunch of money and
maybe you
draw.
have 7.
Yeah, I can just get rid of it that way. So okay, so we're done.
Yep.
I do want to try the digital version that Kazumi's talking about. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Joseph was just trying the digital version first, but then yeah, I always lean towards the tabletop versions first. But yes, the digital looks pretty cool. I definitely want to try that. All right, here we go. It's you.
It's me. Okay, so I'll deal. I'll deal 2 damage to him, and I may destroy a card in my hand.
Down to 52.
2, 3, 4, 5. I may.
Get one of those junky cards out of there so you start seeing your good stuff.
I know, but
quicker.
right now I could prep that. It'll do at least do 2 damage versus nothing.
But it's then you're gonna
And this is 4.
yeah. Get the crap out of your deck.
I'll prep that.
Then you'll just see your better cards you spend so much money on more often in the game, right?
Yeah. Okay, so this is 4. So let's go with a focusing orb. Oops. And then we'll put that and those on top. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nemesis. So we discard a power token, draw a card.
Oh goodness, 9. So he's persistent. The player with the lowest life suffers 2.
Or
we both have.
or
Or any player discards a prepped spell that costs 3 or more.
well, I have a bunch of 3-cost spells, but
Okay. So he's at 9.
okay. All right. It's me. Okay. Let's start by. I'll throw this there. I'll deal 2 damage to him, and let me just make sure if I need the 7, if I even have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So you could get rid of 1.
So I will get rid of 1. Okay. Then I'll do another 2 damage to him, and I can destroy a card in hand.
You need the other 7 if you want to do this.
Yeah.
Do I have 1, 2? No.
Yeah, no, I won't destroy 1 there. Okay, so then I'll play cards. Let's throw an Essence Theft into my 3rd spot there. I'll spend the 7 to make that go away.
Yes, thank you.
And then I'll focus a breach, And I debate destroying this to get rid of...
That would open it.
I know, but it's also the heal on this.
Oh.
I'm just thinking, how quickly will I see it?
6.
I'll see them again pretty quick, actually. So I will focus to get number 4 open.
Okay.
Now I just need to get the spells to actually fill them. Okay, so I want to get those quickly so we can heal up Gravehold. Hopefully it doesn't tank us. And draw this, flip over, draw one more. Oh, it's me again. Sweet.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to do 3 damage.
4 damage, actually,
4,
because on an open breach that has +1 damage on number 3. And then you may discard a card in hand. If you do, a player gains a life. 3, 4. Yeah, I'll do this. You can gain a life up to 5. All right. You may also draw a card and discard a card to help get you to some better stuff, hopefully.
Okay, let's draw a card. And let's discard a
more
card.
sparks. Okay, let's throw these in the open breaches for some extra damage on some spectral echoes. And for 3 resources, not much happening here, but I could. I need to get money to start getting the bigger ones, so I will.
I'll put that on top.
Yeah, I'll just do this one. Yeah, I feel like I haven't focused on money enough early game, and then I'm hurting. I'm always like 1 shy of 5 and 6, which is rough. Which I'm also destroying cards, which is also hurting me. So I definitely didn't get the economy in my deck first before I started destroying cards, which I probably should have done. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's you.
Okay, so I'll spend or cast this one to get rid of this guy.
Got rid of him before you even did anything, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so now let's do my Wildfire Whip, my Essence, and just a random spark. I have 2. I will just gain a charge.
Nice.
That is me.
Draw up your cards.
Draw my cards.
Nemesis.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So this is a 2. It's unleash 4 times. It's a power 2 card. And it's lose 4 charges. Power 2, unleash 4 times. Do I cancel that? No, it's still level 2.
Unleash 4 times. Okay.
That means
so,
that
he would
he could go off twice depending on if he got another one on a future draw on the same turn.
Yeah.
But losing 4 charges is heavy. But I could lose all of my charges to cancel it. That's kind of silly.
I see what you're saying.
It's like a 1 charge difference. Yeah, I'm gonna just cancel it. So get that, throw it into the discard. I'll pop all my charges to do it.
Oops.
Okay, let's shuffle up.
What is our Gravehold at?
Oops. 6.
6. Oh, I can see it there. Sorry.
Very low, very low.
6. That's terrible.
What are we gonna do? Nemesis.
Oh man.
Gravehold suffers 4 damage, and the player with the lowest life suffers 4 damage. Or shuffle all of the Nemesis turn order cards into the turn order deck.
Yes, do that.
Yeah, let's gamble. Let's shuffle that in there. It's only 1.
That would have killed you.
Oh.
Because it's the lowest, so I couldn't even
and
have taken it.
I blew all my charges to cancel the other thing. I didn't know that was coming. This is the part that sucks. I want to save that for like level 3. Is that a level 3 card?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? The first level 3 card we see basically is going to kill us. I should have saved my cancel for that. 1 HP Gravehold plus players with 1 HP is almost every game. No. All right, it's me.
All right, do some damage here to this guy.
Yeah, but minions.
Right, but...
All right, so... Okay, let's do...
This is quite the deck.
Yeah, I'll just destroy the 2 focusing...
You're not doing anything
Oh,
here?
yeah, sorry. So yeah, let's deal 6 damage to him total.
Okay.
And I'll destroy...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't know. I don't
46.
think I'll destroy anything right now. But I'll destroy these 2 focusing orbs for their ability for Gravehold to gain 6 life total, up to 12.
Okay.
Let's throw a Spectral Echo down. And then I can spend 4 resources.
Like you said, you're always one shy of 5.
I know. I want to start getting these planar insights. I got 4 breaches open. Like.
Yeah, that's good now.
So I probably should just buy. Let's get a Jade, I guess, for 2 of it. And let's go a charge for another. And draw. Okay. Oh, it's me again. Deal 3 damage.
Okay.
I'll destroy a crystal. Do I though? I do
Might
have
need it
5. Yeah.
Oh, you have 5. Don't do it. Use the 5. You're gonna cycle through more of those.
I know. True.
Because if you keep getting rid of the crystals, you're never gonna have the 5 you need.
Well, yeah, but then I'll see the 2s more together if I
True.
do it right. I should be holding some of these cards, resource cards, so then when I draw back up, I get them and then just play the spells.
True.
Yeah, so I won't destroy. I'll just buy this Essence Theft. I'll play 1, and that is all my monies.
Marvel Champions, when did you get the packs?
No, I did not get the packs. I'm still waiting. Yeah.
Long story.
Yeah, long story. Hopefully I should have them soon. But yeah, I don't know. I heard yesterday that they're looking into why I didn't get the packs yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I know, Mattias. I'm sorry. I know I wanted to be playing it over the holidays. I was upset that I didn't get them. And yeah. Oh well. We'll get it on the channel eventually. Don't worry. We'll get tons of it on there. Okay.
Flip the card. Whose turn is it?
Not me. Nemesis.
Oh man, another guy.
14.
1, 2,
Persistent. Unleashed
3.
twice. Oh man.
3.
So that's why I wish I had loaded up all spells right now. So then I could. When I know I'm not going to go. I know, but is that enough to take him out?
No,
I know.
no.
But maybe you'll get your card where you can
5,
fire
6,
off my prep
7,
spell.
8, 9.
All right. It is you.
It is me. Okay. So let's first do 5 with this one. Then let's do 1. Then let's do 3. And then you may discard a card in hand. If you do, a player can gain a life.
Oh yeah, get me away from that magical 4 where I could die.
I think.
But don't you want to fire that spell off?
Yeah, so
I only do 4 damage, but I mean, it's your call.
Okay. So you can gain a life to be at 5.
Sweet,
so we're both at 5.
Nice.
I will play the talisman, gain a charge, and you can gain a charge.
Yay.
Okay. I will prep that echo. And what are we at there? 12?
Mm-hmm.
Should I do this to give it 3 more? Or should I focus my breach first before I get rid of it?
I don't know. It's at 12. I feel it's pretty safe.
I'll wait till it comes around again. So I will play this to focus my breach. Okay.
For 7.
And then do you want me to play yours for 4?
It's up to you. You don't have to, but what are you going to do with that 1?
Oh, I can't discard the card to gain the life. So let's save it, because then maybe you can.
Otherwise, it's just 1 wasted, right?
Oh, then let's say I did that. Now I have 2. I would have discarded that instead
I see.
for that one. And then here I have 2. I will gain a charge. Yeah, so let's just backtrack that a little bit. Sorry. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Nemesis. Unleash twice.
4, 5.
So bang, bang. 2 Fury tokens. Okay. And then
his card.
draws a card.
Okay, so power. So to discard, we have to spend 8, and he will Rageborne strike twice.
Strike twice. See, I wish I could cancel that one. I should have saved these for like the level 3. That was
and then
dumb.
now he's gonna strike because he has more than 4.
Yep.
The player with the lowest life suffers 2, so we both have the same.
I'll just take it.
Okay, and then we're gonna remove 3 of these.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Oh man.
And then I will shuffle these. Oops.
Can I get 8 resources quick enough? I see 4. That's not 8. And it's you.
It's me.
Now, see, if you fired off my spell, you'd be able to kill this guy right now, but...
Yeah. Okay, well, I will deal 3, because it's +1. Again, a baloney hand here. Can discard a card in my hand. 2, 3, 4. No. Okay, and then I got 4, so what I'll do is I'll just spend all 4 on 2 charges. Then I will remove all the charges and let you draw 4 cards.
Draw 4 cards. One more. Okay. Nope.
Oh, I gotta draw, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So hopefully we don't get the Nemesis here. And one of us can go first and kill that guy and maybe spend 8 resources.
Oh yeah, did I get?
It is the Nemesis. Unleash twice. And remove one of those tokens off there. And draw him a card.
Draw him a card. Okay, so now
Power 1.
discard. We have to spend 7. What's that?
Player with the most charges suffers 4 damage and loses all of their charges. Oops.
Okay, and then he's going to strike. 1, 2, 3, I'll remove.
Player with the most open breaches suffers 3 damage.
Oh no.
Boom. So I lose all my life.
Okay, so then you're exhausted. So
unleash
then
twice.
Unleash twice. That's so small.
Johan Smith, thank you for subscribing.
So
much appreciated. Thank you for the support.
Destroy 1 of your breaches. Discard all your charge tokens.
Oh, come on. This is ridiculous.
And then deal excess damage times 2 to Gravehold.
There was no excess damage. But going forward, excess damage does that, right?
Yes.
Let's just double check for sure.
Sure.
Because this is the first time I think this has happened to us.
Yeah.
Let's see. Why is it not scrolling? Exhausted. There we go. All right. So it says, if a player's life is reduced to 0, that player is exhausted. Resolve the following effects in order. Resolve the Nemesis and Unleash twice. The exhausted player destroys one of their breaches, discarding any spells prepped in that breach. Destroyed breaches can be returned to the box. There's no way to regain a destroyed breach. The remaining breaches stay in their current position. The exhausted player discards all their charge tokens. The exhausted player continues to participate in the game as usual, with the following exceptions. Exhausted players cannot gain life. When a card deals damage to the player with the lowest life, it always deals damage to the non-exhausted player with the lowest current life.
Me?
So you're in trouble soon, so you need to start healing. When an exhausted player suffers damage, instead deal twice that amount of damage to Gravehold. This includes excess damage when a player initially becomes exhausted.
Okay, which there wasn't.
If all players become exhausted, the game ends immediately, and the players cry and go home. All right. Let's see. Dennis is here. Just wanted to say that I just joined the channel and really have enjoyed this playthrough. I can't wait to see more. You guys do a great job. Dennis, thank you for being here. Thank you for the kind words. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lots of playthroughs on the channel in the past, too. You can go watch that are similar to this quality for sure. All right. And Bernardo, yes, this is quality content. Thank you, Bernardo, for the kind words. All right. So this gets shuffled back in.
And I removed the 3, yes. Oh, man. So if we both have 0 charges, it's still going to hit somebody.
Player with the most charge just suffers 4 damage. I assume, yeah,
we would
pick.
Zero
we would pick.
Then... Oh my.
So we just got to spend our money to either get rid of those or hit him for 43 and end the game.
Okay. That was...
many cards left in his deck. Wow.
Yeah, that was him?
Yes.
Please, not him again.
Oh, it's him again.
Oh my god.
So he's going to unleash twice. I think we're going to be tanked here.
Then he's going to do this.
Hold on. Unleash twice.
Order, right? Then he's going to strike twice.
Let's remove that. All right. Oh, did we remove 3? Yeah, you removed 3. Players collectively discard the most expensive prep spells.
The 2 most.
2 most. Sorry, 2 most.
You're 5 and one of my 0s. Okay. And he's going to do it again. So we'll shuffle that.
And he loses 3 charges right now, right?
1, 2, 3. Yep.
It's never too late to win, but it's pretty grim. I know, I feel that way. I feel that way. Man, it went so different yesterday when we played the first time. We like crushed it. But it's just the luck of the draw sometimes. And guess what basic card's going, I guess. Any player suffers 4 damage.
Well, I'll take it.
It only can be you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. And then those charges go away.
Oh, but then this one's going to go, and this one's going to make me die.
No, these go away.
Oh, sorry,
That's important. And then...
Then this one, the player with the most charges suffers 4 damage and loses all their charges. So that would be me.
Yeah. I guess.
Man.
Or we choose me, and then it hits Gravehold. Yeah, let's do me. And it's 4.
But I thought it said you can't. When a card deals damage to the player with the lowest life. Okay.
That doesn't say lowest life.
No.
We can choose. Yep.
Okay.
So let's do it. I'll take 4, but it turns into 8 against Gravehold, and Gravehold goes down to 4. Oh, man. All right.
To those with more experience in this game, they cannot win now, right? Yeah,
Probably.
I have like 30% win rate. Okay. Never too late to win, but it's pretty good. Okay.
So that was triggering all those. Then we draw him a card, right?
Yeah. Unleash twice. The player with the most open breaches destroys 4 cards in their hand or suffers 4 damage.
We are equal.
Oh yeah, I just gave you a 4 card and
And we're both, like, he went first twice, which is so bad. But at least we're about to have 4 turns in a row. So I can destroy stuff if we're not spending money now.
Sorry, correct if you're exhausted, you do not target you.
So it says, it says when card deals damage to the lowest, with the player with the lowest life, it always deals damage to the non-exhausted player with the lowest current life. But that one says any player. And when an exhausted player suffers damage, so obviously there's a way you can suffer damage, instead deal twice that amount of damage to Gravehold. This includes excess damage when the player initially becomes exhausted. I think it's only the situation when you have the lowest life. It can never be you.
Okay.
But to me, it doesn't say there. Yeah, Mattias, yeah, okay.
Okay, that's
only
good.
lowest. Okay, perfect.
That's the only way that we might
just
actually
making sure
stay alive.
This is the latest rule book I could find online too, so hopefully it's all good.
Okay. So we're still deciding this. So I have 3 spells. One I could get rid of. What do you have to do?
Player
4
with
cards?
the most open breaches destroys 4 cards in hand or suffers 4 damage. I can destroy like money cards. That's fine, but they're just out of my deck. That's great. We're just going attack heavy going forward, I think.
Yeah.
Unless we need to see more power cards that we have to spend money to get rid of.
Well, you're just discarding them, so they'll
Destroy.
come back.
Destroy. Right? You said?
Destroys.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
But I see destroyable, destroyable, destroyable. Like you have starter cards still in your deck.
They just have 2 big spells, yeah. Or 2 spells.
Yeah, so I wouldn't destroy those. So you're probably not the best. So I will just destroy... sure, I'll destroy these 4. Actually, let's destroy this starter card. So 1... and 2, 3, 4. All right. So I destroyed 4. We unleash twice. Done.
Done.
So now it's our go. It's you first.
Okay, well, I'll
So
deal
you can
2
kill that
damage
guy.
and kill that guy.
Yep. Go on.
Okay.
Gravehold's
Then
at 4.
I will prep 3 spells. I have 2 charges. I don't want the money at this moment. I don't know. Sure. Charge for 2.
Okay. It's me. Nothing happening in the spell front.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But we'll just load up 3 spells. I have 4 resources. What's these 4 resources? I guess Gravehold Life. We really should just be attacking, but I can't.
Can you do 2 charges? Is that smart?
I know, I just get worried with the charge stuff coming up. But, like, will I get enough to cancel a card in time? He has...
Oh, yeah.
He has 5 cards left.
I will give you 1.
Yeah, but that's still...
So if you bought 2, you'd have 3.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe canceling one of his cards could save us. So I can get 2 charges.
Okay. Oops, sorry.
All right, done. Draw 5 cards. Yep, that makes sense. See, look how thin my deck is. Now I'm like drawing back around, so anything I buy. But I probably should have done this
I have one
for
of
heal
those. I
here.
have one of those in my hand.
Yeah, no, I'm going to rewind.
But will it even come back in time?
Yeah, because look, I draw it next.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, screw the charges. Last focus orb. It's going in instead, so that actually will go before those. Yeah, so I'll buy the last focus orb.
Okay.
I can destroy these, hopefully. And then I just need to get... See, it sucks I had to destroy all my 2 cost cards, so I can't buy... See, me not getting planar insight earlier in the game totally broke my whole heavy damage. So, like, I've been nerfed just the way the luck ran out on me. And when my turns came up and stuff. Okay, it's you.
It's me.
Hammer 'em.
Okay, so I'll do 5 damage with this one. Oh, that's come back.
So 37.
Okay, I'll do 3 damage.
34.
And then I will discard a card in my hand.
Yeah, give yourself some life.
To give myself a life.
Yep.
Then I will deal 1 more.
33.
Okay, then I will gain a charge, and you can gain a charge. Here we go. Oh, you got some there. I will discard or destroy this to give Gravehold 3 life.
Okay, so up to 7.
Okay, I will put that there. And I will take these 2 ether to buy a charge. 2 away.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I believe it's me. Yep. So, let me just see what's in my discard here. So I have 5 money on this turn.
So an empty Nemesis deck is a win also.
Yeah,
You have to
if we
remember
can
that.
survive.
There's 5 cards
I know,
there.
that's why I was debating going the charges so I could just cancel like a power card that comes up, but I think... Okay, so on him, and also that means like if we save these for minions, the minions that come out, if we focus on that instead of this, could be a win also.
True.
But yeah, since I know I'm going to cycle back around quicker, so let's do 3 damage, if you can do the damage this time. 3. I'll destroy a card, 3 damage, and another 2 damage.
Okay.
Down to 25. Then on my turn, I'll just throw in Essence Theft, and I'll use this 4 to buy 2 Jades. Yeah. Get some money back in, and then throw those in, and flip. All right, shuffling up, and we're hoping.
What, we're hoping that we kind of go first.
Yeah, just
so that
like
we
a
can
few
build
turns.
up a little bit more.
Or at least he goes once and then takes a break for a bit. Oops.
Whoop.
Yeah, I just want him to take a break. Like, him going 2 turns in a row again will kill us, I think.
Yeah, because I only have 2 health. I need to get back to the cards that I can get a little bit more health.
Nemesis. Oh, it's killing me. All right, power 1.
Destroy 2.
Destroy 2 prepped spells that each cost 3 or more. So let's destroy them out of your deck to get rid of this. Otherwise, he unleashes 3 times, which will for sure get him to strike. And we literally have
Can
1.
we both just, or has to be done on
On
our
your turn, on your turn.
So I'd have to do 2.
Here we go. Your turn.
But that's what I'm saying. I have to do 2, or if I do 1
Yes.
and then you do
Nope.
1 on your turn. No?
It's you triggered the 2 discard on your turn in the main phase.
You can't.
Right here. It's like a that's what you can resolve in your turn.
Okay. Well, I can't do that, so I might as well just go nuts here. I will do 3 damage to him. 1, 2, 3. And then I can destroy a card in my hand, but I might as well just... No, I won't. And then I have 4, which I will use to buy 2 charges. Then I will spend on my charges so you can draw 4 cards.
Oh, if I can go next, maybe we can get something going.
And then we'll do that way.
Right.
And then 1,
5.
2.
One more. Oh,
3,
I drew into
4,
my money
5.
that I just bought. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. And then hopefully it's you.
Yep. Yeah, because those aren't 3 costs to help us out
No.
there. I don't have... But you can prep them on your turn. Oh, Nemesis. So this goes away. Unleash 3 times.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Draw 'em a card.
Draw a card. Unleash 3 times. The players collectively discard cards in hand equal to the number of Fury tokens Rageborne has. So how much does he have there? 3, 6.
He has 8. 8 tokens. And it says...
Collectively, we have to discard 8 cards.
8 cards.
So I got 1, 2, 3 for sure.
Every time you draw me cards, I have to get rid of them all. Like, your ability has been... He's got us every time. He's super smart. He's, like, destroyed us.
So I got 3 for sure that I don't care about. These are...
It's discard or destroy. Discard, okay.
Discard,
Only
yeah.
discard.
So I'm willing to discard those 3 for sure.
So this is gone to... We only have 3 cards left in his deck.
So we might be able to if we can.
So let me think here. I
I
have
have 2
extra
big
spells.
spells, so I don't want to do those.
So I will discard 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7. Can you do one more?
8.
Okay.
Yeah, see? Now I have even less cards, and she gave me the freaking ability to draw 4 more. That's twice now it's tanked that whole thing.
I got 2
Screw
big
you,
spells if we
Rageborne,
can
screw
make
you.
it.
Oh my god. Alright.
Okay.
So now, end of his turn, he's going to strike. Player with the most open breaches suffers 3 damage.
Well,
And that's...
that's it.
Oh, hold on. No.
Oh.
It can be me. And then, because we both have 3 open breaches,
Yeah.
6 will go to...
So he has 1.
So it's down to 1 on Gravehold.
And then 1, 2, 3. So he's going to do it one more time. Please be...
I don't know if it does it again.
Well, oh. Oh.
Because it just
he only
says
does
at the end of his turn, if Rageborne has 4 or more Fury tokens, it strikes once.
Oh, okay. Sweet. So then on his next
But
turn.
his next turn for sure. But has he gone twice? Of course he's gone twice in 3 cards.
But that's good. That gives us some time.
So let's just...
I need to get these...
But if that Gravehold one comes up, we're toast. Okay, here we go. Me. All right.
How many are you doing?
I don't know if I'm doing any.
What?
Let me think here.
22.
Yeah, I know, but it's
1 and
4 damage. But
4,
Gravehold healing.
5, 6, 7. I'm doing 3 on mine. So it's 7 damage to him.
7.
And then I'm prepping these 2, and if we get to go first...
Yeah, but there's only 3 cards left, so I'm thinking like if a minion comes up and I go and I have nothing going,
Okay.
I know I could put 3 spells out though. But if I'm destroying a card to give you 1 life, like I'm not destroying the Gravehold one, I'm destroying a spell. So I'll do it.
Or don't give me a life.
4 damage, sure, 4 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 18.
Yeah, I'll discard this, and you can have a health.
Okay, I'm at
To
3.
And then let's destroy this orb to give Gravehold 3 more up to 4.
Okay.
And then I will just throw these down in my +1 breaches. Draw 3 cards, flip the deck, draw 2 more. I still have 1 more to go, right? Yeah, see?
Yeah, we both do.
I could have saved it because I know I'm going
But
again.
I think we got it. Because I'm going to...
All right.
Maybe.
Here we go.
I don't know.
It's me again. Okay.
Okay.
See? So if I had it still, it was all good. Okay. So anyways, let's do 4 damage.
Okay. 14.
This will go away. I will
Are
discard...
you doing the other one or no?
Nope. I'm going to finish the resolving the card I just
Oh,
cast.
sorry.
So I'll discard this. You gain a life.
Oh, thanks. 4.
Then I will deal 3 more damage. I will destroy a card in hand. I'll get rid of this crystal thing.
Okay.
Maybe I don't give you the life. If I can get one of these going, man, kill him.
11, 3.
But I'm still... No, I'm a few turns away from that. Okay, let's prep this up. And then for 4... let's just do 2... how many cards left? 3?
Yes.
I'll do 2 charges. Draw 5. And it's you.
Okay, so I'll do 2 with this one.
3. Oh, 3 total, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
3 total. And then 1 with that one.
So he's down to 8.
I'm going to discard all my cards, so I'll just prep these 2 and hope that we go before him.
Yeah.
Because if I go before him, I take him out because 5 and 3 is enough.
Comes down to this shuffle. Comes down to the shuffle.
Oh my god. Shovel it good.
No, you know what I'm going to do? Let's do it random. Roll a die, and that'll be the top card on the deck. 1 through 6.
5.
5. So this is the top card.
Oh my god, please be me, please be me.
It's
oh my
you!
God.
You did it.
We win. Okay, so I can do 5 with this one and 3 with this one. And that's 8.
Boom.
Oh my god. Wow.
Not even worried. Not even worried the whole time we had it,
Wow.
guys. We knew we were going to win. No, I'm just joking. That went really bad really early. Like, Gravehold went down super fast. That was crazy. And
Wow.
yeah, that was nuts.
That was
I
crazy.
can't believe I couldn't ever buy these. Like, I definitely screwed up not getting resources early.
Not even close.
Not even close. 4 health here.
Oh, look. Oh, look it. We're good. We would've
Oh,
been
see,
good.
yeah.
Okay, yes.
But it was that one turn where we had him go late, and then he went 2 at the start, and
Yeah.
then the next turn when he went 2 out of the first 3 cards.
Wow.
Yeah, damage starts to ramp up super fast. If I could have got that going when I had the 4 breaches open, that's what my plan was.
Yeah.
But I just was always shy because I was destroying the money cards out of my deck too quickly, I think. But I thought I could get it so that I would see some of my 2s together, because I only need to see 3 of them together to get this.
That was really funny that every time I used my ability and gave you cards, you lost them all.
Yeah,
Like,
because
that's crazy.
those were the times when I had the money where I could have bought that, but then I couldn't. Well, good job.
Hashtag
I'm
nail
not a nail fighter. Yes. Thanks for the playthrough. All right, so what we're gonna do? Do you want to do another one?
Yeah, we can.
All right, we're gonna set up another one with a different Nemesis that we've never played before. Buy New Age, by the way. Get out of here, Mattias. Get out of here. All right.
Does it matter which one? Are you doing random?
No, I'm gonna do.
Or...
I'm gonna do the Queen one.
Oh, she uses these things.
Carapace Queen. Yeah, we'll do the one that uses the tokens on the other
that's
side.
what they want to see.
Yeah, okay, perfect. We're going
Okay.
Carapace. That's what I was thinking was the next one to try.
Give you that.
So if you want to set the dial to 60.
Oh, okay. 60.
Well,
we can handle 60.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. She also gets this Husk track.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let's check her out here. So place Husk track next to this mat. Place 2 Husks into play on the first 2 spaces of the Husk track. So this can go, I guess, where the strike deck would have been, I guess. We can throw it there. So 2 of the Husk tokens, which are just the other side of the Fury tokens we just played with. Okay, and her Unleash is place 2 Husks into play. Excuse me. Each Husk has a minion that has 1 life, or is a minion that has 1 life. So these are 2 minions already in play that have 1 health each. Additional rules is that, and then when a Husk is placed into play, place it next in the next available space on the Husk track. When a player deals damage to a Husk, that player may suffer 1 damage to distribute the damage dealt over multiple Husks. So if you have like a 4 damage card, it would only normally hit 1 minion. But you can take a hit of 1 damage to spread that 4 out and kill 4 of them, for example. And then when Carapace Queen has 15 Husks in play, you must place another into play. Gravehold suffers 1 damage instead. Now if we look at her board, her little Husk track, when Carapace Queen swarms, count the number of Husks in play and resolve the following. So I'm assuming some of her minion card or her Nemesis cards are going to have the word swarm on it. So with 0 to 3 Husks, you place 4 Husks into play. If there's 4 to 6 on this board, let's see here, 4 to 6 on this board, any player discards a prep spell, place 2 Husks into play. Once it gets to 7 to 10 Husks on here, Gravehold's going to suffer 5 damage, which is pretty huge. Then 11 to 12 Husks, the player with the lowest life suffers 3 damage, discard a Husk. And then if it's at 13 plus Husks, the player loses. That's pretty crazy. Okay.
Yeah, and their Unleash shall add 2 Husks.
Yep.
Okay.
So we can choose when we do damage to destroy a few of those, hit her, whatever. But we got some choices. So we'll put Gravehold back to 30.
I'm just taking out the basic enemy cards so we can add in her cards.
So let's randomly generate our market.
Okay, let's just put these cards back.
So I'm going to just... oh yeah, put those back first. Yeah, good call. Good call. right.
Okay.
So, do you have your starting cards all good?
Yeah.
So I should have 2 crystals, my main card, 2 sparks in hand.
2,
And you're probably missing 2
3,
sparks.
1, and then 3, and yep.
Okay. So let's
my deck.
just get these out of here. So let's do our gems first. If you guys want to see, so they give you little dividers in the box, which is kind of cool. Box is pretty empty because we only have the core stuff. They, like every deck builder, they leave you lots of room for buying expansions. But you just go in, you grab your gems. And then we got the randomizer cards. So like deck building games usually do this. So these are, where are they all? Oh, okay, I did not put them back after last time we did the random. Those are relics, spells, relic, gem, 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 gem. Spell, gem, spells, these are all spells. Okay, so those are all the spells. Like, look how many spells are in the game. Like, there's 1 card there for every spell that we could play with. Like, that's a ton of variability there.
For sure.
Or replayability, I guess. Relics, you only play with 2 every time. Well, there's 6 to choose from, I think. Unless I misplace some cards. And then gems, you play with 3 every time, and there's 7 that you could have from. The rule 2 relics, 3 gems, and 4 spells. Yeah. All right, so here we go.
Oh, and Bernardo's kids say hi. Hi.
Hi, hey guys. How's it going? Thanks for watching again.
Is New Age available here?
New Age? No. No, we only have the 2nd edition like base set. Just got it the other day. We literally opened it yesterday. This is like our first time really playing anything at Aeon's End. We're kind of late to the party. Oh, Matthias plays with 2-3-3. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I like relics better, but I guess it also depends how many players you get. Oh, 2-3-4. 2-3-4. Oh, okay. So you switch up 1 relic for a gem, so you play with more relics. You can always do what you want. True, but people are watching. I can't break rules. I got witnesses here. I can't. It's recorded. Who knows? The rulebook writer will hunt me down. The game designer will hunt me down and punish me for breaking his rules. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna play with that amber we had, a burning opal, and a searing ruby.
Okay. Here I can find them.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's put that one back. And the gems. Did I pull them out? I did pull them out. There you go. And so you need searing ruby and burning opal. Nope, burning opal, not Spitter's pearl.
Oh,
burning opal.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, they look very similar, but they are not the same.
Okay, burning opal.
Opal and searing ruby.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, then let's do our. Give me the rest there. I'll throw those back in the box behind the divider for gems.
Oh, these are expensive.
Yeah, but maybe they get us more resources than last time. Okay, so here are the relics. Let's do the randomizer on the relics. Fun to see a game from start now. It's all reset, or do you get to keep something from previous game? No, there's no campaign in this, Joseph. It's literally just, it's kind of like Heroes of Tyranoth, or it's just a game with like 4 different bosses in the box and a whole bunch of random market cards. And then there's like this many heroes, or breach mages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to choose from. It can go up to 4 player. You can play solo. There are solo rules. And then there's 3 other of the, we already saw the Rageborne, but there's 2 other Nemesis plus this one here. But there's no campaign. There's a legacy version to this game that you can play a campaign, obviously, the legacy style. I assume that's where we'll go eventually. But yeah, this is not a campaign, just scenario based. It has legacy aspects, and apparently New Age has a mini campaign mode. Perfect.
Ooh, we like
yeah,
that.
I know. I wish I got New Age first. You guys
You're
already
just
got.
rubbing it in
Yeah,
here.
quit rubbing it in, guys. No, we'll get it eventually. We'll get it eventually. All right, so we're going for it. No, we already have.
New Age is a must-have.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Okay, let's
what are we
do
looking for?
1 and 2.
Okay.
So unstable prism and bottled vortex. So neither of these 2.
Okay.
And I'll take those, and I'll throw these in the relic spot here. I'll take the randomizers back. Okay, and then for spells, and here's the rest of the spells. Okay, start with the base game. The other big boxes really ramp up the difficulty. Okay. Yeah, you figure since they released later, they'd want players who've already like outplayed the base set, give them a new challenge and add new complexity probably, right? Oh, Nadia says no.
Are we getting Sanctum?
No.
I don't remember that one.
No, I watched like a part of a playthrough of it or like a review. It looked interesting, but no, it's not like, I don't know, maybe eventually, but it's nothing.
Not on the list right now.
Yeah, it's not on the list right now, I guess. Okay, so 4 spells. Here we go. So we need Lava Tendril, Consuming Void, Ignite, and we already have Essence Theft. So this will go away. We already have this one.
Lava, I got, so I just need this one. Okay. Consuming Void.
Oops.
Here we go.
Was there leftover?
Yep.
And we'll throw our randomizers back in the box. Just go in here somewhere. There we go. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh no!
And we don't need the starter deck anymore, or the strike deck?
No. So I can throw that. They actually give you dividers for each of the Nemesis, so we can throw that back in Rageborne.
Here's his Rageborne.
Yeah, so I
cards.
gotta undo his.
I did.
Oh, you took him out already?
Yep.
1, 2,
And then
3.
I just have to
1,
put these
2,
in order.
3.
1, 1, 2, 2, 2.
And then, like Marvel Champions, you get these basic cards that are all different tiers, and we're gonna add them in randomly.
So here's 1 and 2.
So put these with 1.
Okay.
And these with 2.
Okay. And we shuffle these?
Well, you'll shuffle them into...
Like you shuffle the ones together?
Well, hold on. So first, let's see if we can find it here. It went all the way in the setup section. Player setup. I don't know what's going on with this. There it is. Okay, so we're playing 2 players. So we're going to take her level 1 cards. So there's 3. And then you're going to shuffle those and do 3 random with these 3. Just put 3 on there and then you shuffle this up.
Okay, I'll give you those so that they don't get mixed up.
Basic cards.
So that's 1. I'll shuffle that up in a sec. And then 2s get shuffled up.
Yep. And you're going to put 5 out of the 7 into this deck. And then give me all the 3s because we're taking all 7 3s. And we're shuffling with her level 3s.
So 5 with this. 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And that's gonna. These will go back into the
So
basic.
let's shuffle 1 and 2.
So I'm dealing with 3 here.
Okay, this is 1. This will go on top.
Okay, 3 is the bottom.
Okay. I have 2 in my hand.
Okay. I think we can throw that off to the side. 3,
Okay, that's 2.
5,
Let's do that.
3,
That's 1.
3.
I just need to wash them quickly before we start.
Yep, yep. Okay, we're just gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back with the start of this probably in like 3 or 4 minutes. All right, we're back. Oh, I see Chelsea's joined us. Hey, Chelsea, how's it going? All right, so let's see. I bought the game used as it was second edition. Yeah. If I could have found it secondhand too, Bernardo, I would have definitely bought it used. It's been out since like 2016, 2017 or whatever, the second edition. So you should be able to pick it up like secondhand or through a math trade or something like that. But it's definitely worth it. The game's beautiful still. The mechanics are great. Like, this is awesome.
It's
Anyway,
definitely fun.
yes. Okay. Gravehold.
Just put
30.
this lower so we
That
can,
is
we
fine.
can reach
You
it.
do whatever
it's a
you
little
want.
bit easier
Yep.
to see.
You do whatever you want. It's all good. Okay, so we're at 10 health.
10
I'm
health.
player
You just
one.
have to fix all your breaches.
Oh, yeah.
Get your breach
I'm
back.
still wounded. I'm still wounded from last game. Let's fix my breaches. All right. Sucks to have them all closed again. All that work. Okay.
Do I have mine the right way? Yeah. Nope. Cheating here. There we go.
And you have your deck from left to right, 3 crystals and 2 sparks.
Yep.
Starting hand, 2 crystals, 2 sparks, and my card.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's review what we have in the market for the second playthrough today. We have this one we had last time. You could pay 3 for this, you get it right on top of your deck instead of going through your discard pile. Some fast cash. Our other gem, we have the Searing Ruby, which you can gain to Aether. Gain an additional 1 that can only be used to gain a spell, which I don't mind that at all
No, I don't
because
mind
the
that
spells
either.
are pricey. Burning Opal, which is 5, but it gives you 3 every time.
Oh, interesting.
And you may discard a card in hand. If you do, an ally draws a card. So if you're just holding early trash, you can get rid of it. Help your ally draw through their deck.
Okay.
Then for relics, we have Unstable Prism, which play a gem in hand twice and destroy it. I love this card.
Oh,
We
yeah,
had this
you like this
yesterday.
one.
Yeah. So you play like your crystals twice. They get you 2, and then they're gone. You destroy them, and then this one stays in your deck. And worst case, you run out of those gems. You still have this that can gain 2 money. So this is kind of like having a gem, but it's like can thin your deck out. I love that card. That was like right up my alley. All right. Bottled Vortex. Destroy this. Then destroy up to 2 cards in your hand or discard pile. Then draw a card.
Being able to do that out of your discard pile. I like that.
Yeah, that is good. I have not seen this card yet.
Yeah, I like that.
And then you draw a card. So it's like you pay this for 3, cleans out your deck, and then it helps you get through your deck faster. But it's like a one shot. Like there's 5 of them that we can do throughout the game. But it's cool. It gets rid of 2 cards though. And then it gets rid of itself. So it's like it doesn't clog up your deck itself once, it'll destroy its cards and it leaves. Then for our first spell, 4 costs, Lava Tendril. While prepped, at the end of your casting phase, deal 1 damage, which is great against those little guys that just take 1 hit or whatever. And then when you want to pop it off, you can deal 3 damage.
I like that one.
Yeah, we had that one yesterday too,
Yeah.
playing around. Ignite. So you cast this one for 4 to buy it. Cast is deal 2 damage, and an ally gains a charge.
Oh, I like that too.
That's nice.
And those are cheaper.
Yes, that's 4 only. This one for 5 we had last time. Deal 3 damage. You may discard a card in hand. If you do, any player gains a life.
Okay.
So I don't see any way to heal Gravehold right now.
No.
Ugh. 7 for Consuming Void. Cast. Destroy up to 2 cards in hand. Deal 3 damage for each card destroyed this way. Oh, so we have a lot of destruction for your deck. That could be too much. Like, this card may never get purchased. I don't know. That seems a little rough. Because if you do it right, you could just do it with this. Yeah.
Destroy, yeah.
But maybe you start destroying with these, and then, because they're still worth 2 each, and then you use that to afford these, and then eventually you destroy these once you get them. But because there's no cheap card to buy, so like to fuel this spell, you would hopefully get rid of starter stuff. But if you've been destroying stuff all the way up to this, it's 3 to buy the cheapest card to just throw away. So it's like, yeah, this doesn't do damage on its own either. So it's like, yeah, fast DPS against the boss. Destroy all the gems and only play spells.
I like that strategy.
Yeah, that's kind of fun. All right, so let's see what we can get going here.
Okay, so I just want to double check this. Each minion has 1 life. when they're placed there, they're placed in the next available space. Okay, when a player deals damage to a... Okay, so I can choose if I want to do damage here, to a minion, or here.
They are minions. So, like, yes, you can do some to a minion, some to this minion, some to her.
So so there's no minions in this deck.
There are because some of them are in the basic monster cards, like the basic Nemesis cards. And then she has some cards that obviously do swarming, which you then check this little ability.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like her version of a strike deck. And this is the abilities on the strike cards, basically. But you kind of know what will be there, sort of, unless she unleashes first, throws 2 in here, then does a swarm. We don't know. We've never played.
Nope, never played this.
Never even looked at her cards and read any of them. Like, I have no clue what's going to happen here. I never even took her out of the box. I just knew I saw this husk track when I was punching out the punch boards and was like, oh, okay, cool. I want to try that one time. All right.
Okay.
So here we go.
Did you shuffle the turn deck?
Yes, I did.
Perfect.
Let's just do one more little cut, and it is you.
Okay. So first turn, obviously I have no spells.
Yep.
So let's cast one. You have no spells, so obviously using this shard would be for money only. So I have 4
Oh, of course.
that I can spend. And I think I want to get spells going right away. Deal 3 damage, deal 2 damage. I think I will take this Ignite and get some charges going right away.
Okay.
And that was
I
my
like it.
4, and I will do this way.
Yeah, because if we can get your ability off and we're actually able to draw the cards and keep them, that's how we're going to get the money to buy, like, big things or deal with those power cards. Because she will have similar power cards to what we've seen, too, right? Like,
Yeah.
those are still going to come. Because some of them were Rageborne's power cards, but some were just regular monster. And I don't know which ones are which, to be honest. So we'll see how this
Remember,
goes.
only use effects when the card says Swarm. Okay.
Okay.
Common beginner mistake. Don't use the Spark. Save it? I don't know. Like, why would I not want to use it?
Because you save it for these guys. Like, you would just hit these guys, right?
Yeah. But would I be waiting for...
Don't use the spark.
Like, hold it, are you saying?
Well, it depends. If you keep drawing into them and you only have one breach.
Cycle your deck.
Oh, I see. Keep it out of your deck out here, so then you're just going through your deck and it doesn't keep going back in, right?
Okay.
That way you then see more money to then help us buy bigger stuff.
Okay.
And then you just hold them in hand. I don't know, but...
Faster. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to try it. Let's see. All right, so next, you done? Did you draw it?
Yeah.
Nemesis.
Okay, so...
Is that her card? It is. So this is her minion. So we got a new minion here. 5 health on this guy. If there's at least 1 husk in play, prevent all damage dealt to this minion. Persistent. Place a husk into play. So
it does 5. If there's at
Has
least
5
one
health.
husk in play, prevent all damage. Oh, so we can't even hit this until this is clear.
Yep.
Okay, and then persistent, we're going to add more.
All right.
Okay, so maybe that spark will be used now to go for those things?
Yeah, see, or wait till a minion comes out. That's what I've been saying every time is you do like 2 damage early onto the boss.
Yeah.
When it's better to save it for those minions that were like tanking Gravehole and hitting us, and yeah, like you save them for like to clear off a minion all at once kind of idea. I know it's hard when you have no breaches open really, but
Yeah.
I hate these spark cards. I hate them so much. I love getting them out of my deck as fast as possible, so I'm super excited seeing destroy stuff, but
Nemesis, flip the card first.
flip the card. Yes. Oh, it's
You,
me.
it is you.
Perfect. All right, so nothing to pop, so we'll just throw one in an open breach. I have 3. I'm debating just opening a second breach and throwing this down, which I will do. So we're going to open breach number 2. I'll throw this down, and oh yeah, you can draw a card and discard if you'd like. So it'd be your spell would already be in your hand. What do you got in hand though? Do you have money? Because you could discard a charge or
Okay,
a
so I will
spark.
do that. So I
Yeah.
can draw. So
Yep,
flip
yep.
that. Draw
Yep,
the card I know.
off my shard. You can draw.
And then I'll discard that.
All right, so those are gone.
Thanks.
Done my turn. Draw 5 cards. Nemesis.
Okay, so place a husk.
Yep. All right, draw her card.
She swarms.
So now, you look here, we have 0 to 3 husks. Place 4 husks into play.
What?
Oh, boy.
Jeepers. I'm going to use my spark, okay, guys?
Yeah. Yeah, Talon Heist is right. Let us crash and burn on our own or figure it out on our own too. That's always fun. I know I like when you guys help us to win too though. I like playing with the chat, Talon. That's like what we like doing here is like, yes, we're new to this game, so like point us in the right direction, but yes, don't tell us what cards could come up and stuff like that. Because I like being surprised.
4. Holy.
But yeah.
That was a level 1 that had 4.
Yeah.
What the heck does a
this
level
is gross.
3 have?
And remember, we can take a damage to spread our damage out, but I mean, spreading damage of 1, it doesn't really do anything at early game. Okay.
Okay.
Did we draw her card? That's what we did. That
card,
attack,
yeah.
right? Okay, so it's you.
Okay, well.
So start cleaning up husks. Go, go, go.
I am going to use 1 there. I'm going to prep that one there. I'm going to, for 3, I'm going to open my second.
Nice.
And I will prep that. Those can just go on like that.
Yeah, maybe my thought on Sparks is going to change
2,
here
3, 4,
since they're great against these guys.
5. Oh, yeah, true.
Okay, next is me. All right, so we're definitely getting rid of 2 of those husk guys.
Or maybe there's like a fine balance of where you want it to be.
Well, I don't
Any
know.
player discards a prep spell, place 2 husks.
Oh, that sucks
Great
too.
hold.
Yeah, we don't want it getting to 7 to 10 if we can prevent it.
Yeah, maybe you want it to stay between 4 and 6.
All right, so I have 5. Let's just get the Burning Opal into the deck. Let's get some resources going, I think. And then flip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, it's you.
It's me. Okay.
You can't hit this guy.
No, I do kind of.
Take a damage to spread that out.
No, I do kind of maybe just hit him for 2.
I still think you just get rid of husks. Let the spare damage go.
Yeah?
I don't think it's worth taking a hit to spread it 2 out to clear, but I don't know any better. But you can get rid of 2 of those guys right now. You're only letting 1 damage go to waste. I don't think that's bad.
Okay. Okay, so let's do 1 damage first. That's 1.
I don't know, but you do what you want to do, but...
Okay, let's do... Yeah, because your ability's good. That's why I wanted this card. Okay, so I'll do 1, and then you can take a charge. You gain a charge.
Okay. Yeah, because I could cancel a swarm if it's on an attack card, but...
Let's prep that.
I'm going to get there.
Okay, so I have 4.
Oh, this is the one
think I
is
want the
money, gain
lava.
additional money that can only be used to gain a
No,
spell.
I'm going to buy the lava tendrils.
Okay, yep. Oh,
all
that works
4.
great in this play, yeah. I probably should have
I'm
looked
going
at
to
that.
buy that, and then I'm going to put these like that.
Yes, yes,
And
lava
1, 2,
tendrils.
3,
Good call.
4,
Keep her things under
5.
control.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go next. Nemesis. So
Nemesis.
place a husk into play.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be like a never ending.
That's obviously.
Okay, place a husk into play for each turn order card in the turn order discard pile.
There's 2.
So 2.
2 more husks.
It's like I just got rid of them.
All right, next card is you.
It's me. Okay.
That's what's going to be every
So-
turn. We're just blowing away husks and eventually killing this guy, and then we're going to have other minions coming out, I'm sure.
All right, well, I'll get rid of 1. And I'll prep, oops, sorry, those 2. And then I have 3.
You get this to play a gem
gem.
twice to destroy it, so you can get some of those
Go
crystals
through
out of your deck, or you can get 2 money right to the top to draw into next. Or you can start focusing the 3rd breach.
Yeah, maybe I do that because then I can. Yeah, maybe I'll focus the breach. Because I don't have enough for a spell that I want. Okay.
Okay,
1,
draw.
2, 3, 4, 5.
perfect. Nemesis, add a husk,
Add a husk. Oh my
draw a
god.
card.
Okay, so we're gonna put 2 power tokens on it.
And this is the basic card, Woven Sky. You can discard 3 cards in hand to get rid of it, and eventually it will unleash
Which will add 2
2
husks.
more husks, and then any player suffers 4 damage. Ooh.
Ugh, jeez.
Okay. It's me. I will put these here. And you know what? I'll discard to get rid of that. 3 cards.
Nice.
Not really nice, but
Well, it's gone. We want to suffer the damage.
draw 5. Flip, it's you. Oh, it's me. Okay, perfect. I didn't realize that was going to happen. I forgot. I should have looked. Yeah. Let's get rid of 2 of those husks. What do I get here? All money, all day.
Do you
so
know
I
how
have
many expansions?
7.
How many expansions does this game have at the moment?
I was looking. I don't know if it's accurate, but if you go to Board Game Geek and you go out to Aeon's End, you can go right here, click expansions, and it'll show you even like promos from conventions and stuff. But you can see here there's like the Ancients that came out. There's some promo packs. There's like all this stuff nameless. I don't know what's still in print. And I don't know what is the ugly first edition versus what is the nice second edition. But there's the depths. But then it doesn't show standalone expansions in here. And I know if you just search Aeon's End. Like, look at this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Look at all this. So you can just do this, go through here, and click and read about each one. Some are expansions, some are standalone expansions. Yeah, there's tons here. But yeah, there's a lot. But New Age is like standalone. War Eternal, I'm pretty sure is standalone. I think that's what came out after the one that we're playing right now. There's a Legacy, which I believe is all compatible. But yeah, check to the chat. There's guys in there that know and have it all that will answer you. So check there. If you're watching this later on YouTube, check. You can click on the live chat usually and see what was said in there too. A lot of helpful talk in there about Aeon's End right now, which is awesome. I'm going to be learning a lot as I read through all that later. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're all right. That's what I know. I mean, we're not pros, but the guys in the chat know what they're talking about. All right,
So you have
guys
money,
and gals. All right.
money hand?
Yeah. So I have 7. Strip to 2 cards in hand, deal 3 damage. Could go straight up for Consuming Void. So that's, I could be doing 6 damage, but it's only when I'm destroying cards. But I think this for 4.
How much do you have?
7.
7.
I can't open my breach yet, but I think I'm going to go for Lava Tendrils to help us with Husk control. And the other 3.
You can focus if you care.
No. I think I want to get better cards flowing. I'll do this Unstable Prism to start destroying gems, I guess. And I'll actually put that one with it, put the rest like that. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And shuffle up. Like 14, not counting promos. Wow.
Well, that's lots of content that.
Because I think they keep doing Kickstarters like every year too, and then just throwing tons of extra stuff with that, like in expansions. So like, yeah, if they're always doing a Kickstarter for like a standalone and then designing a couple expansions with it, that can get out of control. And since they've been doing it for like 4 years, yeah, it's.
But that's good though.
For 3 years. No, obviously it's good for the game. I also kept it on my radar. That's what people were telling me to get it because it's like obviously they keep coming out with stuff. You wouldn't be making stuff for the game if nobody was buying it and nobody liked it.
Exactly.
So it's great. And seeing where it is on Board Game Geek in the ratings, that's great. So it's me again.
Wow,
awesome.
3 in a row?
Yeah, that doesn't usually happen. All right, so throw Spark down. So for 4, I will. You can draw a card and discard a card if you want.
Sure.
I'll spend 4 on another Lava Tendrils and throw those in there. Draw 5.
1, 2.
And your go.
Sorry, I'm just deciding which card to discard.
Yep.
I could get rid of all 3 actually.
Oh, by popping my
popping
spell?
yours.
Yeah,
So
might as
maybe
well.
I'll do that. So I'll discard a gem.
All right, so it's your go.
Okay, my go. So let's do 2. Get rid of 2 of those minions.
Yep. Husks.
Husks, sorry.
They are minions technically, yes, but
Okay,
I just want to hear you say husk over and over again.
Okay.
It's getting husky out here, boys.
Okay, let's do Ignite in my lava. Let's set those up. I will cast your prep spell.
Perfect.
Oh, I don't have to put that yet. And then I have 2. I will gain a charge.
Maybe we get lucky. We can even hit this guy if there's no husks in play. That'd be
Maybe
amazing.
if I get to go again. Let's do this way. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's me, but no spells cast there. So I will throw a Lava Tendril down, a Spark. So I have. I'll play this crystal twice and destroy it with Unstable Prism.
Okay.
So that is basically counting as like 2 resources from that. And then I have 3 more. So that's 5 total.
That's good.
the healing one for 5, or I could just get another burning opal going, which I think I will do. Get some more money. I'm going big. I want to get big plays going. So then we can afford those cards that come up, the power cards that can be discarded for cost. If I can afford those by default, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so drawing 3, flipping over, 2 more. Next player is you.
Yes.
Bang.
Okay, so let's deal. I guess I got to do it all. So, okay, let's do this one first. Deal 2 damage to him, and then you gain a charge.
Nice, nice.
Okay.
Oh, is this charge from?
Yeah,
this, it's from this game, right?
Yeah, I gave that to you.
Just didn't know
It's
if
the
I cleared
second
it from last time.
Second time I played this one, and then this one here, I'll deal 3 damage to him, killing him.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Feels like we're under control. It's gonna be smooth sailing, guys. It'll never get crazy, especially when it gets in tier 2 and 3. We'll be fine.
So I'll prep that, and I would like to buy another lava.
Lava tendril?
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, they're a hot item at the supermarket here. We're almost out. The shelf's almost bare. Okay, next, you drew your cards?
Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nemesis. Whoops. Minion for 6. This is the guy from the basic deck, tier 1. It is a Banesire, and he's got the Unleash.
So
Doesn't happen yet.
No, but it'll place 2 in.
But it happens now.
Okay.
So Unleash for 2 husks.
Open them upside down.
Yeah, that's all good.
Whatever.
Draw a card.
Draw a card. Oh, another one.
This guy's a 5.
So he has persistent. Gravehold suffers damage equal to the minion's current life. Then this minion suffers 1 damage. Oh, okay, we've seen him before.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
I don't think we had him last game. He
No,
didn't come out in the
yesterday,
basic deck, but okay, which is cool. Part of the replayability, like you see different stuff every time, which is awesome. Tiers 2 and 3. Oh no! Tier 1, I'm a genius. Yeah, and then tier 2 and 3. Oh no! It's like everything's on fire and out of control. Just answer your question on why to keep the spell up is that you can fish for cards in your deck and or change its location on the deck. In early rounds, it will let you gather gems to buy expensive cards.
That's true, yep.
I understand that, Bernardo, in theory, but this husk thing is making me want to pop them off. So, like, yeah, I know and sometimes I want to just get rid of them to play other spells in there to when I have them if I need to. But I know what you're saying. That's what I love about this game is there's so many decision points.
Yeah.
And so many ways you can play it.
Okay, so me.
Yes,
So
it is you, player 2.
I will get rid of 1.
You want to hit that, or you want to hit either? We can hit these guys
Oh yeah, we can
again.
hit those guys.
But then they're distractions from that.
Unleash.
This guy's
this
gonna
one.
hit
Yeah,
Gravehole.
let's do this one for 1.
Yeah, so it hits for less.
Okay, then let's do prep 2 spells. Whoop, throw my cards around. I do have this one where I could do one of yours if you cared.
It could. Could get rid of anyone before it, so 3 damage. Could put this guy down to 1, and literally he would only do 1 to Gravehold and kill himself. Yeah, you can do that. I wouldn't care.
So I'll do that.
I mean, I like having that there, but yep.
Then I have 2 is not enough to buy anything, so I will buy a charge. Try to get you some card draw, and then I will put them like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, it's me. I will just deal the. Let's keep it. I only have 1, but we have stuff to hit. I will get rid of one of these guys.
You want to get rid of this guy?
No.
Okay. You're fine to let him kill himself?
Yep.
Okay.
That's 1 off. Gravehold's
yeah.
fine. All right, so let's do. I'm gonna actually focus 4 for 3. Oh, I have 4 money. Yes. Okay, so I will put a lava tendril down, and you can draw a card and discard a card if you'd want. Ally may draw a card and then discard a card in hand. Worst case, you just discard one of those.
Okay, sure. Well, let's look.
Yeah,
okay.
just another one. Whatever, gets you through your deck to your other cards faster. Okay, so I have 4 total. I will think I'm going lava tendril.
Okay.
And boom. 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, it's me again. All right. So I could do 3. This guy. I guess Unleash only adds 1 token.
2.
Oh, it's 2?
Place 2 husks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or I could him half dead. No, let's just ping. I will just get rid of this one. With this, I'll leave that there. And then it will, when prepped at the end of your casting phase, deal 1 damage. Okay. So I'm not going to cast it. Then let's throw on Spark. Oh, I forgot about this. I can discard a card. I always forget about the Burning Opal. You may discard a card in hand. If you do, an ally draws a card. So if I have 6, but do I need that 6?
Depends what you want to do.
Yeah, I could get 2 of these going.
Mm-hmm.
I could get one of these. I could focus. Yeah, I'll focus for 3. Did I go the right way? Was that 9? Did I focus before? I don't think I did. I might have turned it the wrong way. Where did it start? It started here. Yeah. So I focus here. It's at 7. Then I focus again. No. Let's get one of these going. Okay. Then I'll put these with it. Actually, let's do one like that. Okay. And then draw 2. Flip over. 1, 2, 3. And it's you.
It's me. Okay. Well, I want to clear these spaces, so I will do 2 damage to this guy.
It's down to 4.
Let's play both of those and save that one. And I have, again, only 2. I will spend the 2 to gain a charge. And I will hold this. So drawing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Nemesis. So we're going to unleash 2 husks. Bang, bang. Oops, wrong way. Alright, 2 husks. Then this guy does the 1 damage to Gravehold and kills himself. So discard pile. Then we draw a card. Carapace Queen swarms twice, or any player suffers 4 damage.
Swarms twice.
So swarming once would add 4 husks into play, and then that would be the full second line. Then any player discards a prep spell, place 2 husks into play, then it would be filled up to this line, where the next time she swarms Gravehold suffers damage. Or we just take the 2. We have a heal card in the market. But as we've seen, that by the time other level 2, tier 2 and tier 3 cards come, we could be taking more damage and may not be able to heal up in time.
Maybe we do the swarms?
If we can clear and not have Gravehold take damage, maybe. But we know it's going next. So
it's going to unleash again twice.
Yeah, and then if it could be full to this line, where the player with the lowest life suffers 3 damage, discard a husk.
Okay, so then someone would have to take damage.
I'll take the 4 damage.
Okay.
Go down to 6.
Okay. So it's going to go again because we know a Nemesis card is next. Okay, so unleash twice, so 2 more. 1.
I'll unleash once. 2 husks. Draw a card.
Yeah. Unleash twice, and Gravehold suffers 3 damage, or place the most recent discarded minion card from the Nemesis discard pile.
I'd say bring him back. It's a little 5-hitter guy.
Okay. So let's bring him back.
Otherwise, 4 more husks would go into play, and then Gravehold would still suffer 3 damage. This guy could do 5 to Gravehold, but at least there's less husks. Yeah, we can hopefully hit him. Well, no, he still could, because the Nemesis could go twice right now.
Could. Yes.
Bernardo only sleeved his turn order cards also. Just because they shuffle them a lot. If you're not shuffling in the game, I'm not going to waste sleeves on this. Even cards that do not shuffle. I like cards with sleeves on them, but sleeving every single game, that costs...
used to do that.
Yes, I used to sleeve almost everything, but then the cost just got crazy. And then I started playing like lots of collectible card games, or like trading or living card games. And then you start shuffling all that stuff, and it just gets out of control. And then you play at tournaments, and you wear out sleeves so fast.
And then you need certain colors for certain things.
You need a certain amount of colors for your decks, and all that stuff. It's like, wow. Player 1, it's me. All right. I will do 4 damage and get rid of this guy.
Nice.
Okay. Then let's throw down Lava Tendril and Lava Tendril. Or I guess I still could do this. 3. Play a card twice. So I want to hold that, I think. No, that could be worth 4 still. 5. 5 total money. Doesn't get this open, but I could focus it for 3 and then for 2 charge. Yep. I'll do that actually. Let's focus number 3. I'll get the charge. 3 out of 5 charges. Let's do, and I'll hold a spark. That is for later. 1, 2, 3, 4. And next is Nemesis.
Okay.
So Gravehold's going to get 5 damage. That goes down to 4.
Yep.
So we're at 24 health on Gravehold.
Okay, and now his card, or her card, is Husks have 2 life.
So that goes into play and gets 3 power on it.
Damage Husks heal to full life at the end of each turn and immediately unleash. So
unleash.
2, and then we get 3 power. And then she'll swarm at the end of the 3 power. Whoa.
So we can get rid of that? No way?
No way.
No way to get rid of this. Except for if I could have canceled it if I got some charges going. Wow. So right now the Husks have 2 life. Interesting. So I wish I had our breaches open so that our sparks would be hitting for 2.
He's like, don't even ping
Yeah,
now.
the dealing 1 day. Lava Tendril's not so hot anymore. All right. So let's do...
Oh, you could have put your spark in your focus breach. But you did.
Oh,
if you
true.
cared.
Yeah. I did care. I did care.
Yes.
Totally blanked on that. That's what I was thinking of doing anyway.
Yeah.
And then I thought I wasn't going to do it. Yeah, so I should have another card.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. I usually do that, and I totally forgot. Okay.
Penny sleeves are your friend?
Penny sleeves? Ew! Those suck.
What are penny sleeves?
They're like the super
the
thin,
ones
like they're so trash. Like they're they.
But I guess if you're putting them on games that you're just.
But they don't even they don't even hug the cards nice. They're just like sloppy. Like they're like what you'd put on baseball cards when you're like 5 years old.
Okay,
you just don't use penny sleeves. No. Nope. I'd rather have no sleeves than penny sleeves. That's right. That's right. Oh, I'm high class.
Sometimes sleeves are more expensive than the game.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. You gotta.
Yeah.
And then how many times you're playing that game that you need to keep it in perfect condition? Like if we played this enough that the cards started getting worn out and the components started getting all worn out and we weren't sleeving them or whatever, there'll be another deck building game you can just buy to replace this, or you can find another copy of this, or this will be like the 3rd edition will be out by then. You're better off. It's cheaper in the long run to just buy another game to play than it is to buy sleeves to keep this game covered, right? Well, maybe not. Maybe a little less, but still, especially if you're buying everything.
Yeah, maybe if you're playing with kids.
Yeah, or you eat chicken wings while you play every time. Don't
Doritos.
do that. Yeah, Doritos. You play. But that's my opinion lately. It's just been like I'd rather spend the money on games because like you're not going to play the same game so much that you wear it out. But for living card games, when you're building decks and going to tournaments all the time and playing the same cards over and over again, you kind of have to for tournament regulations anyway. But that's where I'd rather put my sleeve money. Okay, Nemesis all done?
Yes.
It's you.
It's me. Okay, so let's do... 2 damage can kill one of those things.
I've never hit her yet. She's almost like you just go the strategy of just going through her deck.
Yeah.
Unless we can get enough damage up that we can smash her in a few turns in a row, but I get worried. Like if we blink, we'll get to the 13 plus Hux. She'll swarm and we lose. Like
yeah. So this one I'm going to deal 2 damage. So I'll kill 1, and then you can gain a charge. This one I'd like to leave this up. So this is going to ping, and I'll just ping this one to 3.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay. I will prep a second one.
Nice.
I will spend 3, and I will focus this one, allowing me to play that.
Yep.
And that's it for my turn.
Okay.
1.
Nemesis.
2, 3,
So this guy's going to do 3 more to Gravehold. It's down to 21.
And
He'll hurt himself.
Okay.
And this one loses a power.
Unleash twice, so 4. And then any player suffers 2 damage. I'll take the 2.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're ignoring the healing cards too. We gotta get those spells. All right, we're at 9 husks.
So Gravehold would suffer 5 damage. Ugh.
If she swarms. It's you.
It's me. Okay, so let's do 1 damage with this. I'll do 1 damage here because this one has to go off. So then he'll kill himself and whatever. That's fine. I can ping another one, or I use 3.
I mean, getting rid of him, he does do more damage to. I think they've done more damage to the hold than I thought this guy would do, but
Yeah, but at this point he'll just
yeah, but it's still
himself.
one more. It's still that one. When we're down to 1 health on there, I'll be like, man, we could have been at 2.
Yeah. Okay, so
No,
I'll
I'm just
ping him
joking.
for 1.
It's like, what else are you gonna do with it,
Yeah.
right? You could
Kill.
hit her.
That's what I'm gonna do with the other one because it won't
okay.
get through that. So then this will go to 59. Okay.
All right, she's wounded, guys. She's wounded.
She's
Get her.
wounded.
She's almost dead.
She's wounded. Okay, I'm gonna spend.
Oh, you could always pop off one of my spells too, right? But if you have stuff to do,
Well,
or
I
you
would.
can open.
All I would do is open.
Yeah, do it. No, opening your breach
So I'm
is
gonna
better.
spend 3. I'm gonna open this one, which will
need
give
more
me
damage output.
plus. Okay, I can prep that one, so those can ping those guys, and I'll hold this one. Okay, so drawing 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, it's me. I definitely have to fire off this 1 hit. We'll do it on her since I can't really kill a husk right now. They have 2 life.
Okay.
Then.
Well, you can because it said they go up at
Oh,
the beginning
they have
of
damage.
their turn.
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes.
Where was it on?
Yeah, because we would like put magical little
it's on
health
this one,
tokens on them, right?
Damaged husk heal to full life at the end of each turn.
Oh,
So you
okay.
could, if you were going to ping with other ones,
Yeah.
or you just ping 1 with those, whatever.
So I'll leave these here.
Yeah.
I will do 2 damage total, like 1 and 1 to kill 1 guy. Not the greatest, but that's what we're doing. Okay, Unstable Prism. I'm going to play this one twice, destroy it,
Okay.
to gain 2, so that's 2. You can draw a card and discard a card if you'd like.
Sure.
And so I have a total of 5 resources here. And I think it's getting the damage plus heal, I think. Or I open. I open. I'll open for 5. Yeah, I'll open for 5. And let's do... Put them back this way, this guy here, so we can destroy that, hopefully. And draw 4. Flip. Draw. Okay. Shuffle.
You only need 1 more spark.
You're going.
I'm going. Okay, so first let's do this. This does 2 damage, so I'll get rid of 1 of those.
Bang.
And then I'll use 2 to get rid of another one.
Bang.
I will prep this one. And now I have 4. For 4, I will take...
Do that. You can start getting rid of the crappy things on your deck.
No,
You could
not
get
yet.
a 2 plus an additional 1. This is like $3 to buy a spell in 1 card.
I think I will actually just gain the Ignite with the 4.
Okay.
Because once I have enough... Whoop. Okay, and then I go to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, it's me. So I am going to... let's just do... I won't cast them. I'll just destroy one of these guys. And then I will set that up there. And then I have... Could be 5 or could be 6. I could discard and let you draw a card. How much money are you holding in hand right now?
In hand, I'm holding 3.
Okay, so I could give you enough to get maybe 4 if you draw into like a money card. Or I just take my 6.
If there's something
No,
that...
I'm gonna just do this. So I will discard a card. I may discard a card in hand. If you do, you draw a card.
And then I discard 1, right? Oh.
Nope. You
Oh, I
just draw it.
draw.
Just draw
Okay.
it. I did the discard for you.
Oh, sweet, thanks.
So then I'll use the 5 to get an Essence Theft.
Oh, yeah.
to start some heal. A
going.
little bit of heal trickling in.
Yeah,
because we're gonna start taking big damage when we get into the higher tier stuff. We are in tier 2 already. And let's do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next is me again. Sweet. Okay, so we are going to. This would be 4. Okay, let's do it this way. I'll do this one for 4 damage. I will take a hit and spread it over 2.
Okay.
And then these 2 I'll leave here to just kill 1 more. And then, let's see here. Or do I pop? Because I'm holding 2 spells, but I mean like, he's not closer to getting these down.
But you can hold a spark, like put one here, which would kill one of those, and then hold one and
no. Let's do 3 damage to the.
Well, then you have to take back because you already used the ping.
Oh yes, I see. I see.
So
nope, I'm leaving them there. Yeah. I see. I would have to undo one of the kills.
Yeah.
Nope, I'll leave it. I'll throw a spark there.
Well, I think
I could focus still to get this spark out of hand.
But how much would that do? 3? Oh yeah.
So 4 focus. And then 3. I have 7 total. I could start doing this, destroy up the cards and do an extra damage thing and get really going. Or I could just focus this. No, you know what I'll do? So let's do a focus. So I have these 2 for 2 each. That's 4, 7. So let's do
4?
4 of it.
You'll just have 1 left over if you're doing what I think you're doing.
Yeah, 4 of it here. And then 2 of it here. So I'm ready up for some cancel action for my character ability.
Just don't cancel around what?
Then I can throw that there.
Oh, if you want to spend the 3, I'm actually going to do this on my turn. And I can give you a free
yes,
one.
yes.
So spend the 3 on something else.
Okay.
If you want.
Yeah, let's do. Destroy up to 2 cards in hand and discard pile. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
I mean, the Nemesis could still go before, but hopefully we're still in 2s.
All right, so I drew 3 and 2 more. Throw that there. All right, here we go. Nemesis.
Okay.
So one of these goes away.
And then pull this up. So unleash twice.
So 4 more husks.
The player with the most prep spells discard their most expensive prep spell, which is you. Because you have 4.
The most prepped discards what?
The player with the most prep spells discards the most expensive.
Okay, so discarded. You got me, Queen. You got me. I was prepping up for a good one.
I feel like it's... Did I go yet this round? I feel like I didn't.
Maybe it's you 2 times.
Maybe.
All right. Yep, it's you right now.
It's me right now. So let's do this.
So she's going to swarm next time she goes. Let's see. Has she gone twice here? No, she's going next for sure.
She's going next. Okay.
So the more husks you can get rid of, if you can get rid of 3 somehow.
Okay, so I'm going to do this. Yeah, I could. This first, I'll deal 2 damage and you'll gain a charge. I can then get rid of these and do...
So I'm ready for cancel action here. But
okay,
I wish I could have canceled that before.
I'll cast this and I'll spend a damage.
Oh, hold on. When a Nemesis attack or power card is drawn, but before it is resolved, you may discard it. It has no effect. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Only when it's drawn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I do this, I cast this, that'll do 3. If I spend a damage, I can do 2 and then something will have 1, right?
Yeah, but at the end of its turn, it just gets that full health back.
Yeah, but I can do another one with this.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you're in the casting right now, right?
Yeah. So I'll do that, spend a damage, so that'll do 3.
Yep, and then partially damage.
And
then you'll just ping
that one
damage
for 1.
it to finish it.
And that's where we want to be, right?
It'll just add 4 more husks into play when this goes off. That's great. That's nothing.
Okay.
And then they'll all be 1, which will then hopefully start to clear them up real fast.
Oh yeah, you let me draw a card. I'm like, why do I have so many? Okay, so let's do 1, 2. I have 3. I could focus and do this one too to ping, ping, ping. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to focus. Oh, it's 4.
Yeah.
It's 4, tricking me.
You could make it hit one of my spells off to... This could get rid of 1 more guy if you care. You could do this one that's +1 damage on the cast.
Okay. Are you okay with that?
I don't care.
Okay, so we'll do that and get rid of one more.
Like, we know what's going next, so the more you do before, it's fine.
I'll spend 2 for a charge, so you only need 1 more. And then this I'll just hold. Let's do that, and that's 1.
Nemesis, this goes away.
2, 3,
She
4,
swarms, which just adds 4 more husks in play.
and then this is gone, right?
Yep. And then card draw. Power 1. Oh, this is a bad one. This one I've seen in the deck, but we've never had it come up yet. But you know what's going to happen right here, right?
No.
Power 1. The Gravehold would suffer 18 damage. The players may collectively discard up to 6 gems. For each gem discarded this way, prevent 3 of that damage. Do we even have that many?
I have 3.
I have 3.
Prevent 3. So that's.
But that will only happen
9.
on. But listen, that only happens on their next turn. If we go first, we may not have these hands. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cancel it. Yeah. Because I don't want to be stuck in a situation where we can't get out of that and have 18 hit this and we'd literally be at 3 health left. Hey, Jack, how's it going? Happy New Year.
Hi, Jack. Wow.
Okay. Just wondering, did you get any new games for Christmas? Yes, Jack, we did. I posted it on like YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook picture. I got a couple of Keyforge starter sets. There was a price error on a website on Boxing Day, which is like kind of like after Christmas Black Friday for us in Canada. But they priced those starter sets basically at like $10 US for Keyforge starter sets, which are normally like 25 or 20 US. So I bought 2, put them in my cart, and purchased them. But they figured it out 20 minutes later into the sale. They corrected it. They're supposed to be like $15 or $16 US. But yeah, I got some. And then we got this Aeon's End. We got Mage Knight and Spirit Island. So those are games that are coming up on the channel soon. Obviously, this is one of them. Lots of them have solo ability, of course, except for Keyforge, of course. But yeah, so we'll definitely have some of that stuff coming up on the channel.
Bought a few games from that guy on Facebook.
Yes, so on Facebook Marketplace. I still have some other games we haven't played yet. Sword and Sorcery is going to be coming to the channel soon after we finish Tainted Grail, I think is when I'm going to get out to the table. And then we have Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective. We got one of those. What's the other one?
I'm forgetting now.
There's that one like survival one that's super popular for solo. I got Robinson Crusoe. We got an old printing of that. I don't know if we'll get that to the channel anytime soon. That one seems like kind of crazy. I got to find like a newer rule book out for it or something. And then there's one other in that pile.
Yeah, there's 4 games.
I do not remember, guys. I'm blanking. But there's another game up there. Oh, it's a Pathfinder. One of the Pathfinder like standalone sets. I got that to try Pathfinder Adventure card game. Not the role-playing game, just the card game. So I kind of want to try that out, see if it's worth putting on the channel. But those are the games that are like new that I might feature soon. But there's still other stuff. Like I still want to play more Cloudspire, Too Many Bones. Want to get back to Gloomhaven. Finish Tainted Grail.
Yep.
Play more of this. Like there's so many games. It's hard.
Yeah, we're getting through
but yeah,
now.
Spirit Island, the horror. Yeah, and Mage Knight too. Yeah, because I'm looking for more solo games. So I started looking at like top solo lists over the last like few months. Since I'm streaming a lot in the day solo, I figured let's get some of the higher, more popular solo games. Like I'd like to look back through even the last few years to see what is still relevant, what is highly rated on Board Game Geek, what is on a lot of people's top lists. And Mage Knight was there, Spirit Island was there, Aeon's End was there, Robinson Crusoe was there, Sword and Sorcery was there. Like, yeah, so that's why I mainly grab those games. But the best part is a lot of them are co-op. So we got a lot of fans on the channel who love our co-op playthroughs. So we can play it co-op through and I can find Mel or somebody else to play with us.
But it's good you have the option, right? If I can't, then...
It's first edition Pathfinder. It was like somebody, they were selling like it's a used copy. So I believe it was a few years old. I forget what the set is, but it's not the new core set. I haven't been able to get that yet, actually. That was all sold out on the holidays, but I was going to grab that. Joseph, Terraforming Mars, long story with that one. The game's graphic design in that one, when I first saw them release that, it was at Gen Con. The first year was at Gen Con. I saw that on a table and kind of threw up in my mouth a little bit. That game looks like hot garbage on a table. But I love engine building games like Scythe. And I know that's one of the top engine building games out, so I'm tempted to buy it. And it was on a Black Friday sale, and I was close to pulling the trigger. But within my budget, I just decided to buy another game instead. I forget which one that was I threw in there instead of that one. But that is something I will get eventually used from somebody, I assume, maybe. But that is a game I want to just try it. And I might just try the digital version on the channel. Next time Asmodee Digital has a sale on that, I might just pick it up to try the digital version. But I do love engine building games. I know I probably will love that game. But just the theme and the art and the graphic design, like I showed Mel playthroughs and she's just like falling asleep watching it. Like it does not look like a fun game at all. But I'm sure it is. I watched you play it actually, Joseph. I was watching you play the other day the digital version for like 20 minutes. I jumped in on your stream, had it on the TV and was watching in the background while I was working. But yeah, it looks awesome. I want to try it. But yeah, Pathfinder Adventure Card Game Second Edition. You got that, Jack?
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
I want to try it. So that's why I just bought a used copy. I got a whole set, like a whole starter set with some expansions in it, for like $20 Canadian. Like basically like. That's like 15 US. I got a whole like box. So I'm going to try it out and see if I like it. If I like it, then I'll go chase down the new core set. But that's the plan there. But the time, man. I got to find the time for all this stuff. I don't know. 2020 is going to be a busy year.
Yeah. But good busy.
Yeah, it should be good. There'll be lots of variety on the channel, I hope. But I will try to focus on games because they all have pretty big rule sets, some of these games. Not this one. This one's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
But the ones that have big rule sets, I'm going to try to figure them out on like a weekend or like a Monday or Tuesday, play them, read the rules, and then just do streams of like the same game 3 days in a row or something to try to feature some of these bigger games and then work them in slowly later. I don't know. That's the way I got to tackle it. I'm only one man. But yeah, so that's the plan. That's what we got going on, Jack. That's the future.
Yep.
Right now. But then again, there's companies that are emailing me trying to get me to feature their games on the channel, and Kickstarters coming up that they want me to put their games on the channel. So there's like all this other stuff, and I got other companies that are like, I don't know if it's going to happen for sure, but Madara is something you guys have been asking for. People have been commenting and messaging me about. I reached out to Succubus Publishing, and they totally want to send me a copy, but only when the new printing's done in the spring, I think. So I may, if all things work out, we may have that game on the channel. We'll be able to play a campaign of that, which, if you've seen that, it comes with a giant phone book-sized manual that makes Tainted Grail look like a comic book, like a flyer. But yeah, Madara might be coming to the channel eventually too, so stay tuned for that one. And yeah, Joseph, I saw your haul coming back from Essen. Like, I don't know how you're going to get through all that stuff. You're crazy, but I know what you mean. Yeah, luxury issue in my life, I know. First world problem complaints here.
Yeah.
Do you bother getting organized for the big games? No. I'd rather spend money on another game or an expansion to get more content.
Yeah.
How it's stored on my shelf doesn't help any of you guys watching on YouTube. So that's how I've decided, since I'm doing YouTube full time, put all the money into like content. Yes, I could do a video showing how to unbox that thing, put it together, how I store it and stuff. But really, those unboxing videos and like storage solution videos don't really get that many views usually. So I'd rather just get an expansion or buy another game for the money. But that's just my mentality right now. But I do love those organizers. They're awesome. But no, I don't usually spend the money on organizing games. Usually I just get bags, or I like, sometimes I just use stuff. I'll make stuff like out of foam and cardboard, and like I'll just store it that way. Or I have deck boxes and stuff. I'll put things
or those
in.
like tackle box things,
little
like
tackle
Play-Doh
boxes from the dollar store or from the fishing stores, little tackle boxes. I'll use those to store games, but it's all like DIY, all DIY.
Yeah, you should see some of our tables.
Yeah. Game storage is something that's huge.
Yeah.
What I do for Gloomhaven, I did go around. I bought the big fishing tackle boxes. I have an accordion folder for the tiles. So that's the only thing that doesn't fit in the box is the map tiles. They're all in a giant accordion, but organized by letter because we played that so much. I needed to get that out on the table quick. And then I have like 4 or 5 those like fishing tackle box thingies, like those utility storage boxes. And then I printed out labels, and I have like labeled which monsters and which tokens are in each box. So we can get a game set up pretty quickly with the storage solution we have. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, which is what we needed to do, because sometimes we played multiple in the same day.
If you look up yet another storage solution, YASS, Gloomhaven, Google that, you'll find a Board Game Geek thread, and that's where I got the main ideas. That was for the first printing, but I modified it and kind of found my own solutions because we didn't have the same item numbers for containers in Canada, so I had to buy my own. And I was even like using like a hot knife, or like a hot axe, not a saw, a hot saw, to like saw through the plastic to mold and then and glue together like storage that would match what that guy was doing to make it work. But yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, I did what I did. It took me a while to figure all that out, but it was worth it because then it made setup and tear down so much faster for that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, Google YASS, yet another storage solution it stands for. And that's mainly where I started, and that's what I kind of did for my storage solution. Okay, back to Aeon's End. Back from our commercial break for Gloomhaven storage. All right.
And the games that will be featured eventually.
Yes, and a commercial for upcoming Rob's Gaming Table playthroughs. Okay.
Yep.
So she was done, I think, right? We did her turn.
Did we? Nothing is there.
Yes, that came out and I
yes.
canceled it, right?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, at least this tells us who went last, and I like that. This turn order deck is making it easy to stream and chat.
That's good. You need that when you play other games.
Yeah,
just
I do.
to have it on there so you know whose turn it is. When you get distracted, you look down. Oh, it's my turn. Right.
Yep, my brain's not, my memory's not the hottest. I get distracted easily. All right.
It's me. Okay. Oh, and now they're normal cost.
Normal cost, and she's open. There's no other minions other than these ones, but...
Okay, so first let's ping 1 with that. That's at the end. I will hit her for 2 with that. I will, end of the casting phase, I will ping 1 with this one and leave that there. I will then put 2 spells up. And now I have $3. I almost want to just buy a charge so that you can draw 4 cards.
I'm not going to complain.
I think I'll do that, yeah.
But this is when the card's going to come up that tells me that I have to discard like half my hand or we die.
No, okay, go ahead. So I'll spend 2, I'll pay for a charge, and then I'll clear all my charges.
Okay, so I draw 4?
Yeah, draw 4 cards.
4. All right.
Lots of money.
Yeah, which will all go be destroyed in a sec. Okay. We'll see.
Well, let's see. Hopefully it's your first.
Nemesis. Here we go. Ready? Nope.
Okay,
all right,
no.
It's a delayed effect card.
Okay, so we need to lose 4 charges in order to get rid of it.
So, Bolt the Sun. When it does pop off after the 2 power tokens are gone, she swarms, then she unleashes, then she swarms again.
Yucky.
So if she's low, she's going to add more guys, and then unleash to add more guys, and then swarm. So Gravehold.
Okay, so we want to try to clear that so that we can...
Maybe, yeah.
Well, because then we can handle the...
Got to lose 4 charges on one person's turn. So somebody's got to get like 8 money to gain the 4 charges and just lose them. Which, I mean, you just gave me all these cards, and that's what's going to happen probably.
Draw.
So let's see.
1,
so it's me.
2, 3, 4,
okay.
5.
So this one has to fire off. I'll just get rid of a little guy. And then I won't use this. I'll just, I'll just hit another one. Now my turn. Let's throw this one here. Another Lava Tendril. Let's throw Essence Theft here for 3 damage, possibly later. Actually 4 with the +1. And then it's the heal one, which I kind of need to do.
Oh yeah, I probably should get into getting some heal going.
Okay, let's think here. So if I buy, let's see here. This could buy me 4 charges. Or 2 charges.
Okay.
And then you may draw a card and discard a card if you want.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
Just in case.
Then I will, when I play this one, you may discard a card in hand. If you do, you draw a card.
Ooh.
Draw a card.
Okay.
Okay. Then these last 4, I'll spend on 2 more charges, which I'll just lose to get rid of that.
Okay, so you lose all 4?
Yep. Gone.
Wow, thank you.
And then I'm done. So I'll put in these this way, these 4 together, and draw this. Flip over, draw 1 more.
And then before you flip the next one, have you checked out the Gloomhaven beta game lately? Digital.
Last time I played it was before the Forest update, and it was like really buggy. It was like crashing on my computer. I tried to do a live stream, and literally like it kept crashing, so I just canceled the live stream at like 10 minutes into it and just deleted it. I was so frustrated that day that I haven't touched it, but I've seen they've been updating it. I ran it the other I ran it right before they did the Forest update, and after they did another update that had stability in it, and it seemed to be running better on my computer. But I will give it a try again soon and get back to it. I'm debating doing like a 1 day a week where I just focus on digital games or something like that. Usually I do it only when the tables, like we have a campaign game in progress and I can't really play a solo game of the day. I'll stream there, which may happen if we get Tainted Grail back out. We might just try to finish that off and leave it on the table, and then I can just play digital for a few days. But I will get back to it, Jack. But a lot of these early games, these early access games, I'm tired of kind of playing buggy games that like crash and don't have all the features, because then you kind of play the game a bunch, and then when it actually finishes and it's the better game, you kind of already played a bunch of it and it's not as exciting. So it's like hard. I'm going to start avoiding early access, I think, and just play games when they release.
Yeah. How
they're actually meant to be, and they're more stable, have all the features, and like that's when most people buy them anyway. But yeah, I've been a little soured on some early access games I've like kickstarted in the past and stuff, where I'm paying you to beta test your game. I feel super cheated, especially if the game like is buggy. And the one part I hate is you play a bunch and then they delete all your save data with an update because they totally redid the game engine or the save engine. Then you lose all your progress. So it's like, why did I spend all that time on your game helping you out and then you just dump my save stuff? It's like, it's frustrating to me. So that's just my opinion. I'm an old school Nintendo kid, man. I want the full game released on cartridge so I can play a finished product, not the way it is now where you like buy half a game, you play it, and then they release like they trickle out stuff. I don't know. I know it's the way they make more money, but yeah, that's my rant on that. Check out Board Games with Nearmoss, who's in the chat. He's been streaming with the new updates. He's been keeping up with that stuff. So I recommend Jack check out his channel. Follow him. You can click on his name, I think, in the chat. He'll send you over to his channel. You can subscribe there. He's been streaming a lot of it lately too. So check him out. He's a supporter of the channel, so I'm all about supporting him. And he does great content over there. All right, so let's get back to this. Let's try to crash through this here.
Okay, so flipping the card. Who's next?
Who's next?
Me.
Nemesis.
Okay. Oh, we got a minion. Oh, sorry.
Man, it's Needlemaw. He's back. 11. Going to do Gravehold, suffer an extra damage. Another distraction.
Okay.
It's crazy we've only done 4 to the Nemesis, but he still has a lot of deck left.
Yeah.
And this is a level 2 card still, so we're not into tier 3 yet. So I don't know if we can just keep this up of just clearing the deck and be the way we win instead of ignoring this.
Maybe. I'm sure there's strategies.
I think this one is kind of geared towards that, right? Because as long as you keep this under control, these are less harmful. Like the swarms aren't hitting as hard, right?
Yeah, that's true. Okay. I think it's me. I feel like I haven't gone yet.
Nope. It's me.
I guess I have.
Yeah, let's check. We can look in the Discord.
Oh, I went first. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
you're next. You're the final one in this round.
Okay.
Right. I will deal 4 damage to this guy. Then I will... So I possibly destroy this card, destroy 2 cards in your hand or discard pile. Well, I'm going to have to hold this card till later, I think. Till I see some sparks and crystals come along and then get rid of that. So I could toss a card to heal. Which I will. I'll toss an Unstable Prism. Get a health. Here, I could do 6 more to this guy, putting him 1 away from dying, and then hopefully you go next and you just kill him.
Next, yeah.
So yeah, I will get rid of these.
So for 6?
Yeah, I'll do 6 full damage on him.
Okay.
Protect the Gravenhold. Yes. All right. And then I'll play some cards. Let's throw another Lava Tendril out there. And then for 5. What am I doing for 5? Or I could play for 3, discard 1, let you draw an extra card, but I think I'll just do the 5.
Yeah, do the 5.
And let's get another heal spell in there. And let's do this. And I'll hold this card. I don't want to play my Bottle Vortex yet. I think it'll be more powerful once I draw into all my crap cards.
Yeah, especially once you have more in your discard.
Yes, and I have none in my discard too, so it's like I want to do it later.
Okay, so we know it's me next.
Oh, perfect. Some sparks. Yeah, I'll see you later, sparks. All right. 2. It's you.
So first I will ping him for 1.
Boom. Discard pile, please.
Discard pile, yeah. I will use it. Oh, that's at the end. This will do 3 damage here, and then you can gain
53.
And then you gain a charge.
Nice.
Okay, and then at the end, this will just ping 1 of these.
So we got under control here.
Okay. And then I will do that. How do I have so many cards? Did you let me draw something?
Probably. Yeah, I threw 1 away and then you drew a card. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, 1, 2.
No problem, Joseph. No problem.
Okay, then let's keep that. I have 3. I'll take the one that lets me, let me discard cards.
Yeah, it's a good like destroy cards. You draw a card. You get rid of that.
Hold that. Okay, and now I draw 4. 1, 2.
Yeah, because if we can just
3,
cycle
4, 5,
spells and just keep pounding, like eventually we'll start hitting this hard. I think. I hope before it runs out of control. All right, so it's me. I'll leave this here. I'll just get rid of that last husk guy. Let's do a spark. No, you know what? I mean, sparks are good for the husks.
You can prep them if you have nothing to go there.
Yeah, let's just do it.
You don't have to
but what's in my discard pile? I need the other crystal still. Oh, I'm choking myself here.
Oh, I have like a starter hand.
Yeah, you need this to destroy.
I got one now. I don't have much though.
All right, I'm gonna hold this for one more turn. Unfortunately, for 3, 4, I'll focus and those there. I'll hold that. Draw 4 more. There's you dirty crystals. There you are. Okay, they're further down than I thought. It's you.
It's me. Okay. Well, it's got no damage.
Pounder, get her.
So first, let's do.
Beat the boss. Beat the boss.
Let's do this. I'll deal 3, and you'll gain a charge.
Is it +1? 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So down to 50.
Okay, and then at the end of the phase, I'll just do 2 pings.
So down to 48.
Yeah. Okay, let's prep that. Let's hold that. And I have 3.
Could have, instead of doing a ping, pop one off just to lay a spark down. I mean, but you do have lots of spells coming, but. Or do you have enough to focus?
I have 3.
Shoot. Well, you can get some more resources to help you focus. Put it on top of the deck.
Sure.
Or you can do this one where it lets you play it twice, then blow it away, or it becomes a 2. So you can start getting rid of some of that.
Yeah, because I have gems coming. Okay, I'll do that. So let's take that, put that with it.
Yeah.
I'll hold this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's you again.
It's me again. What do I got going on? Oh, lots of spells. Look at all these spells.
Yeah, but you have this. So you could, like, destroy these 2.
And draw a card.
You don't have a discard anymore, right?
No, but
yeah,
I can,
same problem I was just saying.
But I can do it for my hand.
Yeah, so you can get rid of those sparks to let you draw a new card. Maybe you get something better. Like, I should have did that with mine, but I didn't.
Okay, let's...
But I was looking for crystals. I want to get rid of these crappy crystals.
Yeah.
Because these are still valuable in this game, getting rid of husks.
Yeah, true.
But if you already have better spells, those are better than sparks. Like.
Okay, so let's start by doing 2 damage. It's +1.
Down to 46.
The end of this spell one, I will ping for 2. So it's...
All right, 2 more. Down to 44.
And I'll prep that one.
Okay.
Then I will do this. So, okay.
So you destroy this card.
Destroy this card, and then destroy up to 2 cards from...
In hand or discard pile, then you draw a card.
And draw a card. So now I have 2. Can't do anything. I will gain a charge. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's me. Okay, interesting. So he's going twice in a row.
Yep.
Or she is going twice in a row. Okay, let's do...
She's open.
Yeah, I'll do 2 here. Another 1. And another 3.
1, 2, 3.
Let's just do it. Don't even care.
38.
And then I have no spells to load up. Okay, so now the sparks are in there, right? But so are the crystals. Maybe I can just do stuff from my discard pile, actually. Okay, so I'll destroy this. To destroy up to 2 cards in here. So I'll do that one.
Not the sparks?
And I'll do a spark. Boom. And then I draw a card. Oh, more crystals.
Helpful.
Not really, but...
Well, it's good
fine.
money.
So I'll play this one. You may draw a card and discard a card if you want.
Sure.
So I have 5 total. Let's
just do that.
You know what? Do we open or just buy this?
That's up to you.
No, let's do one of these, and I'll get a charge. Right, for 5, yeah.
And I'll give you another charge on my turn, but
And
not
let's
till next round.
do like this. Flip it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nemesis.
Nemesis. Unleash twice.
So that's 4.
And Gravehold suffers 4 damage.
Oh, whoa. That's like cheating. You didn't even work for it, lady. She didn't even work for it.
Just swinging around her robot arms.
So it's 4?
Yeah.
So now it's 17.
Okay. I think we have this under control, though.
Well, are we in 3 yet? That was
Yeah.
a 3. So
1, 2,
probably like 6
3,
left.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh yeah,
8,
plus
9.
hers. Yeah, 9 left.
Yeah. So that just started.
Because
that was the
3
first
plus
3
7.
cards.
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
here we go. All right,
Who's going
next is her again.
Her again. Okay. Gravehold suffers 4 damage, and the player with the lowest life suffers 4, or shuffle all the Nemesis turn order cards into the turn order deck. So
So we can let her go
take 2 more
twice? Ugh, I don't know about that.
times. No.
2
that's not-
times in a row, basically?
No, that's terrible.
But I would
So
go down to 2 health left.
I'll take 4.
No, lowest life. Lowest life. It would be me down to 2.
Oh.
So I kind of have to let this go.
Shuffle Nemesis.
Yep. I think we have to, because I can't go that low.
Okay, maybe it'll be okay.
Yeah, it'll get us through the end of the game faster, I guess. All right, I'm shuffling them up, guys. Shuffling them up. All right. One more. All right, we cut it. Here we go. What's it going to be? Oh, man.
Ready? It's a minion. Oh, it's got an asterisk. Immediately
What the heck is
unleash
that?
3 times, so 6. Then set the minion's life equal to twice the number of husks in play. Oh my god. Twice the number, so it's going to unleash.
Hold on. So 6 more of these.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my god.
6.
6.
So first 3 lines are full.
So what is he? What?
So that's Gravehold
4,
suffering damage in
7, 10. So it's got 20.
Unleash 3 times, then set this minion's life equal to twice the number of husks in play. So yeah, it's 10. So 20 health on this thing. And then it's persistent. It's going to force a swarm to happen. So it's going to start doing these over and over again. I just want to show you the beautiful art. The beautiful, sexy art on this card. Yeah, that makes you want to throw up your dinner, doesn't it? That's disgusting.
Okay, so I literally...
It'll be fine. There's nothing to worry about.
I
Yeah.
literally just said we're okay.
Yeah, and that's why I said you're dumb, because we're in level tier 3 now.
Oh, and it's going to go again, so it's going to swarm right now.
Yeah,
at
this is...
7. We should have just took the damage.
Well, at least the damage this time is only going to Gravehold. Before it would have been Gravehold and me.
Yeah.
It's Nemesis.
Okay, so 5 damage.
So just
This
as a
and this
swarm,
one,
yeah,
yep.
5 damage, so down to 12 on Gravehold.
Okay, and then the card is immediately unleash twice.
So,
And then we
oh my god.
Then we put 2 power on it. There's no way to discard it. Discard half of the husks in play, rounded up. Gravehold suffers 2 damage for each husk discarded this way. And
Okay,
then she
hold on.
swarms.
First step, unleash twice is immediately.
Yep.
So that's 4 more.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at this. This is crap.
Oh my god.
And now if it swarms it, we're going to lose. Because we're at plus 13 husks. So,
Oh, that's literally all it says the players lose?
Yep. So we got to get rid of that. Yeah, so if this guy gets to go again, we lose.
Okay.
And
So
this
again,
says
it comes
immediately,
down
I don't
to-
have enough sparks to cancel this.
Comes down to the
So
shuffle.
this, in 2 turns-ish, discard half of the husks in play, rounded up. So it would clear them all off. But this guy goes first, which would swarm and we fail. So
Unless
one of us needs
we
to go.
need to go first.
No, you need
I
to go
need to go
first.
first.
I have literally nothing to do here.
Oh my god, again, it comes down to the shuffle.
That was bad to have the Nemesis go twice.
Yeah,
But,
that was terrible. We should have taken the damage.
but I would have been at 2 health.
Yeah, but we can heal you.
Yeah, true.
Or even if we lost you.
AE in a nutshell. Unless Nemesis goes another 2 times after shuffling. No, it just needs to go 1 more and we fail.
1 more and we're done.
Oh.
But if I can go first again, if we have, and everyone's watching him shuffle here, so.
Well, I'm shuffling, and then what I'll do, so I'll spread them out,
Oh, we're
roll
gonna
a
do this
d6. We'll find out what the top card will be.
3.
3. So card number 3 is going to be on the top. Here we go. Nemesis.
No!
Damn. And the next card, if I didn't roll that die, would have been Nemesis anyway.
Oh.
Yep.
That sucks. I felt like we were so under control there,
Nope,
too.
but then it got to tier 3, and tier 3 says, no
Yeah,
soup for you.
as they said.
Yep. They know what's up.
1 is okay. 2 is, Oh, because I had like all this, I could have done a whole bunch of damage.
I should have not,
Ugh.
yeah.
Yeah, we
so-
should have not. We should have taken the damage.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because
And not let him
Nemesis
go
going
another
4
2
times in a
times.
row
Yeah.
is too much.
Yeah. And this guy's nuts.
Yeah, how are you going to clear that guy? He's like 20 on him. And
Yeah.
we had the husk pretty under control when that came off, but it just, the unleashing 3 times, 6 more on it. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
So the lowest it would be if we had all the husks clear is that would be
6.
12 health.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And that's high, but it's a tier 3 guy, so
Yeah.
at least now we
But
know
12
that's
is
a thing.
fine. We fought 10s and 11s before. Wow. Such a good game.
Still awesome. Even though we lost, that was still a wild ride.
Yeah.
And it's cool, this little setup right here of the market, how it can be so different. Like, feels so different. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
We could have gone the route, which I think I should have. There were times where I could have bought this to be tossing cards, destroying cards to dealing 6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
But then ignoring the husks, I think we would have been in the players lose. I was always worried about that, is if I kept hitting there and ignoring these, eventually we'd just get to the point we lose with the husks.
Yeah. As I said, the minions and husks are more important to deal
Yes,
with.
yes.
So
This one's definitely minion focused. But that's cool. This one feels different from the Rageborne guy.
Very
like,
different.
very different. I love it.
yeah. And it feels like you have to alter your play style based on the boss.
So what I think is going to happen with Aeons End next here on the channel is one of the days this week I'm going to schedule a live stream. I don't know, maybe Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday probably. I'll do a live stream where I just play. I'll try solo, and I'm going to try different Mageborne, or Breach Mages, sorry, against different Nemesis, and we'll try that. So that's what's going to come up next for this game. Maybe one night during the week we might do a co-op of it again where we play. But we're gonna, for co-op, we need to get you back to Tainted Grail.
Yeah.
We have one episode that's already filmed, edited. I just need to upload it, and the next episode of Tainted Grail should drop soon. Maybe tomorrow, actually. I might drop it soon if I can get it done in time. Just because if we're playing it tomorrow, and we might not.
I get a few comments.
But we might do another game. I'm not sure what we'll do tomorrow. We might stream tomorrow again. Yeah, it's your last day before going back to work fully. So, yeah, we need to do something. So we either film more Tainted Grail to try to get through it, or we stream another game. Either Cloudspire, I'm thinking maybe if we can get the rules read and get comfortable with it again, get it out on the table. Maybe do the second part of the co-op we played before, and continue that. But we'll see. We'll talk about it off camera. But stay tuned. Lots of playthroughs coming up this week. I need to do some solos, get back to the daytime streaming, where we'll throw out some more solo gaming. Got to get that back on there. Oh, there. Beat the boss. It must be done. Now I'm half hour behind. Oh, Matthias is joining late. Okay, so you can watch this later on YouTube. It'll be all up there. Yes, thanks for being here and watching. I appreciate it, guys. So yeah, we're going to end the stream here. Thank you for our Patreon backers supporting the channel. Thank you to everyone who joined us live here and chilled with us in the chat. It was super awesome seeing some new faces show up. I guess the fans of Aeon's End have shown up in droves here. It's been awesome. Good turnout. We appreciate you guys having fun with us exploring this game. Eventually we'll become more pros at it for sure. We obviously made some inefficient mistakes and stuff.
We were going in blind.
Yeah, we're going in blind. We're learning here. So this is part of the fun. This is part of the fun of experiencing the game for the first time. So if you're watching this for the first time, seeing Aeon's End for the first time, this is how it works. Like I think we showed it off pretty well, showing some of the Nemesis and the Breach Mages and how some of the different market cards work. But yeah, so much variability in this. Just in this core set, I'm excited to play more of it.
One thing that I really love about this game is that even when you're losing, it's still fun. There's games that you play out there that when you're losing, it just feels like a grind and you just feel like
I think it's because
sucks.
it's like kind of like that 60-ish minute playtime. We play games that are like 3 hours long,
maybe so.
And when you're getting your ass handed to you during those
you feel
games,
like you're wasting your time.
Yeah, it's really frustrating, especially when it's out of your control. This is kind of out of your control, but at least it's only like an hour play, so you can clean it up, do it again. Like it's easy. And Martin, thank you for joining us from Denmark. Have a good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Yes, but thanks a lot everyone who's watching. Thanks to those who watch this later. If you don't want to miss our live streams, hit that notification bell after subscribing and follow us on Facebook and Twitter, where we'll post there our streams and stuff ahead of time there. But Talon says, plus this game, you're really out.
Yeah, like, as we saw from the first.
Yeah, because you could draw into your combos and stuff at the end, and there's always a chance to win. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like the first game. Exactly. Yeah, well, I can't believe we won that first play. We were getting destroyed, which I love. And that's a well-designed game. Yeah. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.